What's up, everybody? It's your boy JJ. Fuck the countdown. Fuck everything else. I'm pissed off right now, and I want somebody's ass for it. Um, what's up, Anthony? How you doing, brother? If you guys want to join me, just say so. I'll send you the link. But this ain't a nice one. I'm pissed off, and I want somebody's ass for it. Um, Anybody seen Captain Trek? Find him and bring him to me. Cause this is fucking bullshit. What's up, B? Hey, Chris. Cinnabunny, what's going on? Yeah, I'm gonna show this shit because I want everybody fucking aware of what the fuck is going on. Okay, if any of you don't know who Anzo Hodges is, he's his channel is called Bigger Ford Entertainment. Me and Danny Graham and Chris Knight and Elihu who LDG Pixels and Mad Mardigan, we do a stream on uh Tuesday night with him. He's on many other different streams with Danny Graham and Chris Knight. Very great guy. Fellow dopehead like myself, fellow pot smoker. So we're all laid back. We ain't trying to start no shit, cause no trouble. Hey Dave, how you doing, man? Thank you for showing up. I appreciate you, everybody just showing up on the spur like that, on like this. Jam makes gameplays. Haven't seen you before, but thank you for coming. Goes, fuck the bullshit. I got receipts and I ain't gonna have it.
It's obviously a track.
All right, what we're listening to right now. It's a conversation on Insomniac Soup last night. Anzo and LDG was having a friendly argument, which was better, Star Trek or Star Wars. Now, a lot of people would think, okay, this is a dumb argument. All right, I agree. But it's one we have on a regular basis for any sci-fi fan. Now, as you can see right here, Captain Trek proceeds to say, not only is he the youngest, he's the most ignorant, disrespectful, and rude, and more annoying than LDG. He's talking about Anzo. Now, I'm going to play this out, and this is going to be great. Okay? I want you to hear what this fucker had the audacity to do.
Fan.
Oh, are you afraid of me, Captain Trek? Damn. Is he? Or who's he talking
There
about?
we go.
I don't know. He might be talking about
I
me.
think he's talking about DJ.
Okay, so this is the Enterprise. This is the Sovereign, or whatchamacallit, Enterprise, compared to a Star Destroyer.
Deej,
A
what's
cube
up?
puts the Enterprise to flipping shame. Like it's like 5 times larger.
Where's
The
the
damn
cube, though?
cube is based.
Deej.
I gotta put.
I'm looking
this
for
is my
fucking
step
Captain
1.
Trek.
Step 2 is putting a cube next to the Enterprise, so you can see the difference.
Oh, you can put two different pictures, two different picture sizes compared. Okay. So one picture has one size of an Enterprise, another picture has another size of a cube, and you're just going to use that picture compared to another picture. Gotcha. Solid argument. Nice.
You know?
Nice photoshopping.
You know?
Alvin knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
You don't
I know
know,
exactly
now
what
you know.
What's up, Canuck?
There, right there. Cannon right there, baby. There's the Enterprise. There's the
Just
cube.
pay
The damn
attention,
thing is
Austin Hager.
nothing compared to the two.
Okay, but again,
And if you look at this picture, look, there's that ship right there. The cube is literally like this freaking big compared to that Enterprise.
But again, is
Boom.
that first picture? How do we know that first picture is accurate, though?
Because this is straight from this is the actual
No,
scene.
not that one. The first one. First one.
This
How
one?
do we know that's the size?
Huh?
How do we know that's actual size compared to the Enterprise?
Right. How do we know that picture is accurate?
Well, so did I,
Okay,
Moira,
Captain
but he
Jack, I'm
hasn't
checking it.
responded.
How do we know it's not
I
accurate?
even sent him the link to
Doesn't
the
matter
stream.
whether you're the one trying to prove it, so you got to prove your point more than we do.
Here's another one. Oh,
Is that
wait,
an accurate
wait.
representation of the size comparison of ships?
Right. How do we know that?
How do we know that? Don't pull an AT on me, brother. Okay,
I'm just
that
asking.
looks pretty damn. That looks pretty damn good.
Looks
Okay,
course
it
it
looks
does.
like.
looks pretty damn good. Looks,
Hey, hon.
Here's another one. Oh, look, amazing how it looks the same.
looks. No, that looks smaller.
Let's look at another one. Let's looking at another one. So far, there's two images saying the same thing. Oh, here's a third image. Oh,
All
look,
from the
about
same
the
source?
same thing.
Yeah,
They're
same
all
source.
they're different sources. They're all
Here it comes.
putting the
Y'all be-
same size of the ships next
Yeah,
to each
but
other.
they could be following
I'm sure.
off of just
I'm
this
sure.
one
I'm
guy.
sure these are geeks that have no extra spare time. That they're just doing this without doing any homework, because God knows geeks won't actually do anything with real sizes and real scales.
But we
No,
don't-
they're just copying and
but
pasting
we
this.
Don't know
It's
that.
just a coincidence that they're all the same, showing the
No.
same relative size.
And there's a
Oh,
lot
sure.
missing, right? That the Emperor's Star Destroyer is not on there, which is bigger than that one there.
Yes.
That's not on there. So that one right there.
I don't care what you say, because whatever you say, this cube, you have a tactical cube that makes up 8 cubes that fit together and make one big cube ship.
And we
So
have
even
a
if your other
planet,
one is bigger, we have
And we
8
have
of these cubes interlocking.
we have a planet with a Star Destroyer inside of it. A planet.
Here it comes.
Right there. Pow.
Moira.
Look at that,
I'm sorry,
baby.
with a Death
Anthony.
Star inside of it.
Look at
Alright,
that.
We have a
Look
planet.
at that.
Check your DMs.
Exponentially bigger. Cubes locked into cubes, making them exponentially bigger. And they're tactical cubes too. They're not even the pussy freaking cubes. They're tactical cubes.
Our Star Destroyers would destroy that easy.
You're nuts. They're freaking nuts. Dude, they reject.
Mind
They're
you, everybody
immune.
listen.
They're
Just having
immune.
a
You
friendly
would destroy
conversation.
one Borg cube, and the second one would adapt, and all of a sudden your weapon would do absolutely
We
nothing.
destroyed them all.
You can't.
Just be-
They
just-
adapt. That's
just
the
because-
Borg. The
just
Borg
because-
Coming
adapts.
soon to a
Just
not
because they
theater
can't
do
near
it.
you.
Just because they
The
can't do
Borg
it in
take
Star
on
Trek.
the Imperial.
Hang on, JPs. What's up? Okay. I know you're confused, Han, because this is something that no, pay attention, Ramley Canuck. It's about to come up. Captain Trek decided to show his ass last night for no fucking reason, and I want his ass. On or off stream, I want his ass. Just pay attention. It's about to happen.
Would get
Ships from Star
slaughtered.
Trek and watch the ships of Star Trek get
Slaughtered.
completely annihilated.
Oh, and say, okay. Oh, don't even talk to me about
Hang on a
just
second,
planet destroyers, because we got 8472 that can destroy planets with small little dinky ships. Check this out.
No. We're not dealing with any of that Disney bullshit. Fuck
Look at this.
that.
Right there, baby. Small
No,
little
Kylo Ren,
dinky
no,
ass
no,
ships.
no.
Small dinky ass ships blowing up a planet. What? We don't need no
Ooh.
big super star destroyer. We don't
We
need some freaking Death Star.
we
We
got
got
the-
5 dinky little ships blowing up a planet.
And the
What?
X-Wings would destroy those ships in a second, bro.
They can't.
Yes, they can.
They don't take damage. No, they don't
Yeah.
take damage. They
They
can take a
will.
phaser hit direct to the face and take no damage.
They will take damage.
No, they won't. They won't
They
take
will.
damage. The Borg can't touch them. Starfleet
You
can't
know,
touch them.
there's a lot
Nobody
of-
can touch them.
LDG, there's a lot of stuff you have not even seen in Star Wars.
Exactly.
My friend.
Mm.
I just showed you
If it
the
was done by
epitome
the
of
right
biological
people.
Pay
perfectionists.
attention.
These ships took direct
We
hits
would put
from
you
the
on your
strongest
computer.
weapons in Star Trek and didn't phase jack squat.
Those ships
The only
are
thing that
trash
killed these
compared to
things
Star Wars.
were
Just-
nanobots.
Just because you're stupid enough to think that Star Trek technology is inferior to Star Wars does
I'm
not mean
saying-
you know.
no.
I'm
I
not
am
talking.
not, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that.
I'm not talking to you, Bill. I'm talking to the ignorant fuck between Elihu and
You calling me an ignorant fuck? You better watch your mouth, boy.
you're an
Who
asshole.
the fuck you think you talking to?
Hey, guys.
I'm on here joking with these man them, and you're coming in here talking shit about me. You better watch it, bro. You don't fucking know me.
I don't want to know you.
It's a fucking joke. We're joking. If you can't fucking see that, then that's your fucking issue, bro. But you better watch who you're talking to. I'm not the one to fuck with, Captain Trek. I am not the one to fuck with. So shut your fucking mouth and don't fucking mention me again.
Yeah.
There.
I'm fucking sitting here.
I want his ass.
What? I'm confused still.
No, on the soup last night. This was on the soup last night. It's about not even an hour in. Not even an hour in. Anzo and LDG were having a friendly little argument about which is better, Star Trek or Star Wars. Yes, it's a nerd fight, of course. Okay, I'll let that go. That's all cool. But he had no fucking right coming there talking to somebody that I consider a friend like that when all they were doing was fucking around.
Did he realize they were just messing around?
I don't know. I didn't watch any fucking further, but all I know is I sent Captain Trek the link to come here. Anzo's in the chat. If Anzo wants in on this shit, I'll send him a link too. He owes him a fucking apology. We're too fucking grown for this bullshit. There was no reason for the way he acted. I'll stream all fucking night if I have to wait on him.
I will say whether that was a serious argument or not, that was kind of going like
No, it wasn't.
shit crazy.
No, it wasn't. It was just it was a nerd fight, man. It's just something typical you see every day between Star Wars, Star Trek, and everything. Okay? What the fuck? What the hell is wrong with you, Captain Trek? What the hell have you done?
What are you talking about?
What
you
the
didn't
hell
even
happened?
bother to
What?
ask.
I didn't need to ask. I went and watched it. I saw it. I saw the replay. I saw everything.
Yeah, you saw that.
Why?
You saw that clip. Why?
Why?
Because that
No. Who the hell do you think you're talking to? I sat and watched the entire thing.
I understand.
I just played it.
I understand.
Why the hell did you lose your shit?
Because he has been nothing but rude to me ever.
No, he would. When?
Ever.
When? I'll bring
Any
him on
other
here right now. When?
Any other stream that I've been on with him, he's been rude.
Well, I think we should work this shit out because last night was uncalled for. You know I ain't gonna put up with no shit from nobody. We're fucking adults. We don't need to be acting this way.
You know, he's made it clear he wants nothing to do with me. That's fine. I will
No.
talk to him.
No. Don't speak for Anzo. All right, I've already talked to him about it.
He said in that live stream.
Listen to me. I've done talked to Anzo today. And like I said, I'll bring him on right now. He's in the chat.
You got a couple people in the chat asking for the link.
Yeah, I see Anzo in there. Link, please. Moira, I sent you the link, darling. Check your DM, baby. No, but I'll bring Anzo up. But I'm just saying, I talked to him today. and he's in agreement. This is bullshit. Now, if both of you need to apologize to one another, then so fucking be it. But last night was uncalled for, regardless of how you think he's treated you. You don't go on a stream and attack somebody like that. You know better than anybody else.
Yeah, he said send him the link.
Hey, Purtiful.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, J. Oh, never mind. I thought you were talking to me, JJ.
I know.
Hey, Maura.
Well, I miss your sexy ass already, so don't even start with me.
Y'all are cute. But see, yeah, we need a break and have a sense of humor for a second to break the
No,
tension.
we about to get this shit resolved because
Oh, no,
I'm
no, I
serious.
didn't say don't get it resolved. I'm just saying, like, that way, if break the tension, things can flow smoother, is what I'm saying.
Hanzo, check your DM.
Canuck wants in too. If Canuck can have a link.
Well, there's
JJ.
well,
fuck, everybody wants in on this.
Canuck.
All right.
I'm sorry, not Canuck.
People love a nerd fight. I'm sorry. Like,
well,
straight
nerd,
up. Like, I'm
listen,
sorry. Like, yeah.
Hey, listen, I understand a good nerd fight myself.
Right.
I have them
Yeah,
on a regular basis.
And
But
as
my
I said
problem,
I told him that like this might got out of hand more than it should have.
Now, before I go any further, I'm a little hot under the collar.
Captain, take a deep breath. Go like this.
No, Captain, you know me. I don't play around, and I apologize for attacking you that way. But we need to get this shit worked out. Correct?
Did you? I had a question. Out of curiosity, did you try messaging him before you did a live stream?
No, I told him. I said I'm going live.
That's what. Well, okay. Did you tell him why?
No, that's why I'm apologizing to him because I said we're going to talk like adults, and I got hot.
Okay, fair enough. Because I know what it's like to flip out on someone and not go so well.
Listen. Before this goes any further, me and Captain Trek have dealt with each other before. He knows I'm straight to the point. I don't play around, and I apologize for jumping on him like I did. But after what I saw after just last night, anything before that don't matter to me because I don't know about it. I'm just talking about just last night was completely unbecoming of a supposed responsible adult. You do not go into a live stream and attack people. Moira, we've been going through this bullshit for the past 2 or 3 weeks now.
Dang.
You know what I'm talking about.
I'm not. General. I thought you were y'all, but in general.
No.
Yes.
I'm not mentioning no names.
Right.
This shit has got to fucking
everybody needs
stop.
to like calm down and like try to like. All right, so we should probably start with like Captain Trek giving us an example, like 1 or 2 examples, like the best that he can, like what particular stream, for instance, like does he feel a grievance about?
Yeah, because
so that way we have like a timeline and figure out where like someone misunderstood something or whatever, we can figure it out.
Yeah, because that's where I'm fucking lost. Because you're like, well, every other stream. Well,
because I don't know. Wait, I'm pointing wrong. Sorry, I don't know either of these two to like be like nasty people. So I'm surprised by this.
Right. So that's where I'm at a loss because me and Onzo stream all the time. Okay, and I've been on a lot more with Captain Trek than I have with Onzo in the past. So I'm not seeing where the lines intertwine with one another.
Okay, so I will just break it down. It's on LDG stream because I am a Star Trek Discovery lover. I love the episode. I love the show. So he has an issue with the fact that I like the show. So I came on the episode. I came on the LDG stream, and I was defending Star Trek Discovery. He was in there telling me I'm not a Star Trek fan. I'm not this. I'm not that. So we had a debate. Nothing personal. It's never anything personal for me. Nothing. You know what I mean? We debate. We do it. Stream done. It's over. It's done. That's it. And I've only been on that one stream with him at that time. But every time I debate in it, he's always in the comments disrespecting me. I don't say nothing. I see them, but I don't say nothing. And then yesterday, we were talking about this Star Wars. And listen, I'm not that nerdy. I'm a geek and I like the stuff, but I'm not going to be sitting here saying, well, this Star Destroyer is stronger than this one. It was all in fun. We're just joking around. I'm just messing with LDG because I know he's a Star Trek fan. you know? And then he comes in and he's calling me names. And I'm like, yo, bro, like, I didn't do nothing to you. I had nothing against you. I barely even know you. You know what I mean? So why are you coming at me? And it's
There have
all
been other live streams that he has been on that I have been a part of. Every time I've tried to talk, he will talk louder. He will be very disrespectful in his tone of voice, and he will not listen to what I've said. This is the first time when I've spoken up that he did not interrupt me immediately.
well, I don't ever remember interrupting you. If I did, that was not the intention. But again, we're having a debate. You know what I mean? So we're going back and forth. I'm not sitting there thinking about, oh, interrupting Trek or I'm interrupting DG. It's a back and forth. That's how we do it. You know, I'm not sitting there saying, oh, I don't want to hear what you say or listen to what you say. I've never said that. I've listened to what you say. We even had a back and forth at one point. And I only remember one stream. So I'm sorry if there was more than one, but I only remember the one.
As somebody who has watched y'all's streams and stuff, like on Jedi Bills and this and that, a coming comment I have noticed is that I think there's a slight lag in the system. So when someone else is talking, someone else isn't hearing it, and a lot of times people are talking over each other, interrupting each other a lot. And I think like some people are not realizing it could be part of the system causing the lag, which is causing people to overlap and interrupt each other without realizing it. And I think that may have contributed to some of this. So when someone thinks they've been basically verbally run over a few times, they already got their guard up and upset. And so the next time it happens, still not realizing it might be part of the system causing the problem. Because I've seen that on Jedi Bills quite often. There's a lag. I hear them talking over each other.
And Darth Haster, he's got a severe delay.
Yes, and so I think part of this may have, like this misunderstanding and accidentally speaking over each other, may have led to upset feelings, which has led to this situation happening, is what I think.
It's possible, or sometimes, you know, someone talks and takes a pause and they're not finished saying, and then someone comes in and it's like, okay, you know what I mean? But I'm like, listen, if you're saying something and I cut you off and you say you're not finished, I will say, sorry, go ahead, continue. Let you continue, and then I'll say what I had to say. You know what I mean? Like if you watch my streams, that's how I do it. So I'm not maliciously or trying to disrespect anybody by cutting them off because I don't want to hear what they have to say. I let everybody get their piece.
Okay,
But
I appreciate that.
But at the end of the day, sorry for cutting you off again. I just want to finish. At the
I'm
end
going
of
to
the day,
apologize. I'm sorry I had the outburst last night. I'm sorry. I still feel
apology
disrespected by
accepted,
you,
bro.
and I will simply avoid the streams that you're on. That's fine.
Whoa, okay, that seems like a backhanded apology.
No, it's not a backhanded apology. I just don't want to deal with it right now.
And I just said I have no issue with you, bro.
Can I step in for a second?
One at a time.
No.
Can I step in for a second?
Sure.
If everybody's okay with that.
Go ahead. By the way, Rob, good to see you, man. I ain't talked to you in a while.
Yeah. Wish it was better under better circumstances. Cap.
What?
How much of this is, and my friend, I'm going to try to say this in code because we're on a live stream. How much of this is because of Ansel saying something, and how much of this is because of the level, my friend?
What level?
Just
he said code.
He'll understand.
Yeah.
No, code. I think I know, but I'm not sure.
I think I know what it means
I'm not
too.
saying it. So.
It's all right. The only one that needs to know is Cap.
That's fair.
Cap.
Both. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, but I can't do it.
I understand that, Cap.
Bye.
It's okay, Captain Chuck. Just take a deep breath. That's what I was going to say.
Listen.
Okay.
You're see, I knew he was going to do that.
As did I the minute I brought it up.
See, See, if
Now,
he
I kind
can't,
of wish they hadn't
he
brought it up
can't, he
now a little
can't, he
bit.
can't, he can't stay here and talk about it like a civilized adult.
No.
Actually,
Hold
okay.
on. He sounded like he was being a bit emotional, but not like in a mean, lashing out way. So that's probably
No,
not going to
no.
help
I
his
understand the
disposition.
man. Understand the man's going through a lot, and he's going through pain issues, which I am no stranger to. Dear God, I am no stranger to it. But
Right, but everybody handles it different.
I understand that, and I know everybody's different. I know this. I've had this same conversation a million times.
So
But
instead of staying here and being
how
aggressive,
how does that solve a problem when when you're constantly on the defensive because you think everybody's pissed off at you or everybody's talking down to you, or I see this from Captain Trek so often. He's just like, well, I'll just avoid this person. Well, I'll just avoid this person.
right? And that's why I was going to try to touch on that particular subject and be like, I mean, if he thinks he needs to avoid it for right now, then I mean, okay, fine. Because sometimes you gotta like send each person to another room to let them settle down. But like,
Yeah.
my issue right at the moment is you commenting that he couldn't even stay here and talk about like an adult seemed a little unnecessary because he did come on, he did apologize, and like he just didn't want to necessarily have an emotional issue in front of everybody, and so he pardoned himself in the stream. So
I got
think
that.
if you're having an issue handling a situation, being called not an adult because you left the situation, I don't think is appropriate and did not help.
Well,
he
I
didn't
think
have
he
to
needed
show up at all.
I know he didn't, but I think he needed to stay and work this shit out. That's what I meant by an
He probably
adult.
doesn't want to work it out in front of everybody.
No. This happened in front of people.
I know
and it's gonna be
he did that, yeah, and he apologized in
people.
front of everybody. But to
JJ?
work out some of the root issues is
But
something he might not want to do.
I
in front of everybody.
accepted apologies. For me, it's like done and over with. I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, you can't come," or "I don't want you in the chat or talking on the stream." That I'm not like that. You can do what you want to do. Before I got there, you were coming on the streams. Before I got there, you can continue to come on the streams. I'm not gonna be like yelling and screaming, "Oh, you're this and that." I'm done with it. You know what I mean? For me, it's done. It's past. He
Well,
apologized. I accept it. It's over.
hang on, Rob. Yeah, hon.
First of all, hello everybody.
What's up, hon?
Second, I agree with Maura that I think he was personally overwhelmed emotionally and didn't want to do that on a live stream.
And he probably didn't want to have another lash out, and so he pardoned himself from the stream.
Yeah.
And I think that's an adult thing to do.
I don't think he ran. I think that was his way to handle what he had going on because again, we're live.
I got that. I'm no stranger to people, guys. I know how to read people. To me, it was cowardly.
He didn't have to show up. That might have been cowardly.
I think it more comes down to this, JJ. And Cap, if you're still listening, I mean this in all respect. I don't think it's a matter of cowardice. I don't think it's a matter of not wanting to face it. I think it's a matter of he can't.
And probably not with everybody watching.
JJ,
Hey, Canuck, I need you to do me something while you're telling me this. If you can multitask.
Sure.
Put in the private chat the description of the code you use, so I'm up to speed.
I'll see if I'm right.
What means what? So I'm not.
I'll message you. I'll message you later.
Okay. All right.
Cool. Okay. That's what I was figuring, but I wasn't sure.
Basically, it comes down. It boils down to this. Every person in their walk it differently. Me and you, JJ, from what I heard, we've walked pretty much the same. We have this pretty well. We can look each other eye in eye and understand where each other's are coming from on many topics. We have in the past.
Right.
For Cap, unfortunately, my dear friend is overwhelmed with demons. ones that he can't beat. And quite frankly, the fact that he showed up speaks volumes.
Well, I sent him the
But
link.
I know you sent him the link.
No, hold on. I'll tell you exactly what I told him. And this is why I apologized to him after he got there. All right, I sent him the link. I said, I'm streaming. Come join me and talk like an adult. And I blew that first off when he popped in, and that was my bad for that, because I was pissed, man. One of my friends got attacked like that for no damn reason, as far as I knew. And as far as other streams that Onzo and Cap has been on, I'm clueless. I don't know. It could be one. It could be 5 others. I'm clueless. I don't know what happened.
I'll put it to you this way. When it comes to Cap, Onzo, I hope I'm saying your name correctly. I have done many streams with you.
Yeah.
But I don't think it was anything personal. And that's why I said what I said to Cap.
Mm-hmm. I get it.
It's more he's in a place right now, and we've tried to get him out of it several times.
Would you have to say, the only way I know how to answer that, ask you this is it a mental place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, isn't everything
Now,
kind of an emotional or mental place?
Right. But
Yeah,
ladies and
pretty
gentlemen
much.
in the chat, I'm not saying that Captain Trek has mental problems.
No.
Like I think an emotional place, I think would be maybe
Emotional.
more appropriate.
It's emotional. It's emotional. So, with all due respect, and I do, JJ. I think it's less, it's less of a cowardice on behalf of Cap. There's 2 voices, and right now the right one isn't winning, and it is best to not allow that voice air. So
I got you. Well, I could hear it, but that's why I was trying to calm down and trying to get the situation calmed down, even though I'm the one that escalated out of control, and I know that, and I'm flat out. I'll admit when I'm wrong. Okay, I approached the situation completely off kilter, slightly explosive, but at the same time, when I hear a friend of mine gets attacked, how else am I supposed to react? Is he supposed to sit there and just take it? You understand what I'm saying?
I understand that too.
I know Onzo's a grown man; he can take up for himself. And I heard it when I got home today. I listened to the entire segment of it, and yeah, he lit him up. I heard it, but you don't do that, man. We're all grown. Well, I like to think we're all responsible grown adults.
I think you should kind of just stop with we're all grown adults and not deviated from that.
Hey, I'm trying to be nice by saying responsible.
Well, I know, but you kind of like you backpedal just to add in that we're supposed to be. Sounds like
Yeah. I say that a lot. We're supposed to be, because with all the problems going on in the world right now, we're better than this. We should be far past where we're at now.
That is true. I do agree with that.
We're backpedaling every day. It's history repeating itself, and it's getting quite sickening. Wait a minute. Hold up. No. Hold up.
No.
Ha! DJ, I can still be a Toys R Us kid because we still have them up here. Anyway.
What? Wait, I saw something else. What is?
No.
Chat.
Hold up.
Oh, I see. All right, I see the Toys R Us kid thing.
Hey, Cap. Ain't nobody telling you leave, bro.
No.
We just wanted to get the situation worked out.
Yeah. All right.
Um,
Well, DJ, I gotta
Captain,
dip
we don't want you
because
saying that about yourself.
I've got an hour and a half before I got to be ready to sing on karaoke night.
hour
So
and a half.
Darn
Yeah.
Canadians.
9 o'clock, or no, half an hour. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Let's say-
I gotta eat
let's
yet.
say you- hour and a
I
half,
gotta
you have
eat
plenty.
yet, and I gotta get things set up.
Go
So I gotta
choke
dip.
go choke some grub, man. I'll probably
So
stop.
I
in and
gotta
say,
dip.
Take
and,
care, man.
Take care.
it easy,
Yeah.
folks.
Good to see you, Rob.
Later, Rob. But no, Captain Drac, if you're still in the chat, dude, ain't nobody saying that shit, man. I just wanted to get this shit fixed, man, because ain't no reason why we all hang out in the same circles pretty much. There ain't no reason you have to, do I go here? Do I go there? Or try to avoid? I just wanted to work this shit out, man. You know, that's
why
it.
I came on, man. I ain't come on to cause no problems with nobody. I just wanted to say, man, yo, listen, I ain't trying to be rude to nobody unless you're rude with me. I'm on here to have fun. I ain't on here to degrade anybody or talk down to anybody or anything like that. It's just all fun for me. That's what I'm here for. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only thing I'm here for.
I
So-
met Anzo Hodges here about 4 months ago. And not once have I ever heard him disrespect anyone.
I don't.
Like I said, that's why this whole thing surprised me as much as it did.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't do that.
I don't know him as well as, say, a guy I grew up with 4 houses down from me when I was a kid. But, I've gotten to know this man quite a bit in the past 4 months. We stream together every week. He comes on to my streams every chance he gets. I've never heard him disrespect nobody. And I've never heard anybody disrespect him until what I saw from last night. And I just wanted to fix it. Because that's what I do. I fix things.
And I told you already, I appreciate you guys having my back, like even LDG had my back last night too as well, and I appreciate it. Like I said, I ain't trying to disrespect anybody or I ain't trying to do anything like this,
Hey, Pickles, you still live or is that over with?
He
Think
said he's
he's still
finishing
alive.
up the watch party. Yeah.
All right. Where's this weirdo at? Because I got to have a word with him too. When you're done, Pickles, there's a link for you in your DMs.
Hey, get your ass up here, Pickles.
15 minutes.
Yeah, he's got 15 minutes. I'm sure we don't mind hanging out for a few, do we?
Nah.
I don't have anything better to do.
I'm shocked Moro wants to be in the same room with me, but that's okay,
What's going on? I'm sorry. I was conversing with like 2 or 3 people real quick.
See, just like normal. She don't pay me no mind.
That is so not the truth.
Girl,
Did you
I
say
love you.
something?
Shut up.
I
Did you say
try to
something?
pay attention to everybody, ends up being a mess.
It's okay, do you? Do what you gotta do.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, back in my day, and I
Moira,
think we're all about the same age.
I'm
Back
messing
in my
with you,
day,
dog.
nerds stuck together, and like I really hate saying this. And that's why I was like, all right, like I don't know. Enzo, is that how we're saying?
Anzo.
Yeah, like I don't know him super well. I think I've actually talked to Captain Trek more, which is weird because I haven't really talked to him a whole lot. But like because of a couple of past conversations, like I think he's like me in a way, and like he feels kind of like, even like I said, I think the system is having a delay, and it took me a while to notice that was going on. But I thought people were just running me over, and I just sort of set on it and festered on it. And after you do that long enough, you just kind of blow up. And I think that's what happened because nobody communicated. Like, listen, I don't know if it's a system. Always blame the system first. That way, nobody's getting their guard up and all upset. But like, I think there might be a delay in the system or something. So I felt like I was getting interrupted a lot. And if communicating that probably could have helped avoid the situation. But I, like oftentimes, like on these live streams, I've noticed that people are often talking over each other and they sound like they're interrupting each other a lot. And we're just more likely to notice it when it's happening to us than to someone else.
And
I've
believe it
sat
or not,
here and watched it happen, and people are accidentally speaking over each other. And I think that's probably what led to this, was feeling like he felt like maybe his opinion didn't matter because he thought he was getting talked over, when it was the system lagging that causing this problem. And then when you feel like what you have to say isn't good enough for long enough, you get upset, and then this happens. And I think
Right.
I think that's really the base of what happened. And then
And
Yeah,
Chris,
but I'm not really a bad guy, you know. If he had that feeling, he could have just said, "Yo, you know, you're cutting me off," or "I feel like you're cutting me off," or something, and I'd have been like, "Okay,
Right.
man, my bad. I ain't trying to do that. Speak your piece," and then we could have continued from there. But
oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Communication would have been important to say, hey, listen, I felt like I was getting talked over, and I'm not sure how we can handle this. Like that would have been good. But sometimes, like me, sometimes we're afraid to speak up, or we're going to make waves if we do, and then we're upset on it. And so, I mean,
Well-
I do get that. I'm not saying that calling people names on live stream is a good thing. I'm like, yeah, I had my little, where I got upset with somebody a couple of weeks ago and told them to fuck off. I probably could have just left instead of doing that, you know? So,
Right.
like this new friend I'm talking to that I think lives in England, like we always have a choice. Sometimes it's not a great one, but we always have a choice on how we handle something. I haven't always handled shit good. You know, maybe he's having one of those days too. Like, yeah.
yeah, we all have those days. I get it, you know. That's why I'm like, he came on here, apologized. I said,
Exactly.
you know, it's all good. You know, no skin off my back. It is what it is. It's in the past. I'm not gonna dwell on it. So for me, it's done.
Yeah, and I don't want him to. I don't want him to feel like nobody wants him around.
No,
Yeah.
That's in fact, that's the worst thing that can happen if somebody's having, like, they're feeling kind of sensitive, and I don't mean that in a sarcastic way. Like sometimes we just feel a little more sensitive on some days than others, and like I know if I'm feeling kind of sensitive, even if I say, hey, you know what, leave, like unsubscribe, I don't care. I do actually care. I want y'all to just let me know that you do. Like, I know that sounds like such a girl thing. I know it does, but like, I think we're
come
all to
on,
some degree
come on.
like that.
Wait,
Moira, you love the attention,
Wait.
just not as much of it.
wait, more is a girl?
Most of the time.
A very attractive one if you haven't been paying attention, man. Come on, get
I'm
your
just,
glasses.
Yeah,
I'm
I
just
can agree with that.
I'm just providing comic relief and being a smartass. Night breeze, yeah. Some more comic relief, JJ.
Great
you don't
job.
really know a guy till you've seen him eat spaghetti with cut up hot dogs in it.
You're damn right, dude. I don't know how you did it.
Night breeze talking about the hot dog and ham spaghetti.
I've
That's
seen
what
it.
I was
What in
thinking
Done.
the
about.
fuck is wrong with y'all? I gotta
I've
go.
seen it done. I've seen it done.
Yeah,
I've seen
it's,
someone do that too.
Hey, no, Moira. When Han came to town, we went to this place called Jollibee. It's a Filipino, basically fried chicken place.
Yeah,
Imagine
like
now a Filipino KFC.
like a Filipino fast food restaurant.
Okay, I got some chicken and some rice, and loved it. Had gravy good enough to bathe in. Okay, and Han got chicken and spaghetti, and which I thought was kind of weird.
I'm in agreement with you on that. That is
Okay, just that alone, just the spaghetti, I thought that was weird. But we're sitting there in the hotel room eating our lunch. He goes, "There's hot dogs in this spaghetti," and I turn around and look down. I'm like, "What the hell? What the hell?" He goes, "Yeah," and he stuck the fork out, and there's a hot dog on the end of it. I was like, "What the fuck?" But then we continue eating. He goes, "Oh shit, there's also chunks of ham here in the bottom." I'm like, "Who the fuck puts hot dogs and ham and spaghetti?"
I would assume
Yeah.
very poor people with limited food.
Filipinos do. It's Filipino spaghetti.
I know that, man.
Jollibee's a Filipino restaurant.
And the sauce itself, the actual sauce, is a little bit sweeter than what we're normal used to.
Yeah, it was way sweeter than like normal.
They put sugar in their
Yeah.
their spaghetti sauce. But it was just weird.
And there was ground meat in it too. Not to
Yeah,
interrupt you. man.
and I was embarrassed because I'm a foodie. I should have known this shit. But I'm sitting there eating my chicken tenders, mind my own business. Oh, there's hot dogs in there. I'm like, what?
A foodie doesn't necessarily make you an expert. Sometimes a foodie could simply be a person who really appreciates the hell out of food and shit. and to try different things. It doesn't mean you have to know everything.
I think you're right, JP's. I think Filipino spaghetti uses something called banana ketchup, which is naturally sweet. I think that's part of the.
Okay. I think I have to leave the stream now.
I think that's part of the base for their tomato sauce is something called banana ketchup, which I've never tried on its own, but I
There's
think that's
something
what gives it
interesting.
such a sweet flavor.
If I could toss up a GIF right now, I would of Jurassic Park. Like they were so concerned about if they could, didn't consider if they should, like that right there.
See, Deej and JP's are on my side.
Ain't nobody on your
Well,
side.
they're
just
strange
fooling
anyway,
you.
so I'm not even. I'm not even engaging. Psh. No. Man,
Han, it's been so long I've seen you on a live stream or doing any fucking thing. You sure you know how you operate a computer?
Jesus, man,
Yeah,
he's not
you know-
senile.
Yeah, well, I took a little break because of the personal stuff I have going on. And my sister and two of my nieces were in town, so I've been spending a lot of time with them and my dad.
Oh, I know. I'm just you didn't have to let that go, man. I was messing with you.
Oh, I mean, I'm an open book. I mean, I get on streams with you. I'm already slumming, so I may as well be an open book.
I sent Captain Trek a hug.
Did you really just say you're slumming?
Oh no, I was talking on another stream. I wasn't talking to you.
Why the fuck are you letting us hear you talking to another stream?
I'm okay. I was
Wrong one. Phantom's on his ass. I like it.
I was being a smart ass. I'm not on another stream.
I
know.
I didn't know what happened. I thought Mora got pissed and left.
I know.
Damn, Mora done took off.
I'm checking my DMs right now. Like I'm not.
See, I know how to let people think that Moira is pissed.
JJ, if you don't know how to use the Phantom Zone properly, though, bro, you're gonna have to like not use it.
Hey,
hey,
I know how to use it. My eyesight is bad enough that where they are underneath the stream window, where you kick them to the back. All right, Moira's and Han's backgrounds or colors were similar, so I automatically went for the first one I saw, which was Moira, and that was a mistake. Next time I need to pay a little bit more close attention. Don't everybody speak at once.
Sorry.
I was fussing at somebody, and I was using my voice text to fuss at them because I cannot type as fast as I can talk.
Oh man, I know. I love that voice typing shit, but sometimes.
Well, but man, sometimes it puts down some wrong shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, that is not what I said.
Exactly.
I use it in my car with that Android Auto, and a lot of times you try to answer somebody's text, and it comes out like this crazy stuff, and you're like, "That's nothing like what I said."
All right, like he's gonna be a pain in the butt. Fine, everybody in the chat, please subscribe to Captain Trek.
I already am, I think.
No, I'm saying because he's upset. He said, "Would you please tell everyone to unsub from me?" I was like, first off, I will not, because the people who like you will stay. And secondly, if I tell people to unsubscribe from you, I look like an asshole. So no.
Yeah, exactly. If he wants people
thank you. Curtis rang his bell. That's right.
If he's still paying attention, he can still be lurking or listening or whatever.
I would.
Listen,
I
bro.
I would.
Captain Trek, if you truthfully, that's what you want, you're gonna have to come up there and tell people to say.
No.
Do
not.
I'm saying.
I am going to explain something.
Moira, I'm just saying a request like that needs to be done by him and him alone.
Well, he tried to in the chat, and I hid it so people couldn't see it.
I read it, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, because that is
I cannot hide it.
Do not make me try to mute you. Listen, what he is doing right now is what they call self-sabotage. We cannot encourage him to self-sabotage himself when he is not having a good time right now. That is not good. So no, do not encourage him to talk here and tell him to do that.
He DM'd me week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, asking similar questions about that, and I really didn't know how to answer it. And I told him, I told him, if that's what he really wanted to do, if he, just I instructed him, but he still has the account, just no content.
Well, don't. Okay, I was gonna say that, then I wasn't, because then might encourage him to be like, fine. I'm like, no.
No, ain't
Captain
nobody
Track,
saying
do
do
not
that.
make me come and get you. Do not. Like, no. If people are subscribed to you, it's because they want to be.
Exactly. You can't
And
stop.
so I am not going to tell people to leave. In fact, I'll tell them to subscribe to you just because I'm a booger.
And ladies and gentlemen, if you're not subscribed to Han Star, Moira Kitty, or Onzo Hodges over at Big Afford Entertainment, do that.
Start your appreciate that, first of all. Start your timer. Pickle said he's 2 minutes out.
Pickles is taking for fucking ever.
No, Onzo.
Yo,
Man, are you frying your brain over there?
always.
Okay, cool. I'm joining you.
Always.
Also, I'll say hello, Onzo. I don't know that we've interacted any or much. I've seen you around. I don't know if we've ever been on a stream together. I don't believe we have. So hello.
Yes, we have, OnStar.
Have we? I have a
Yeah.
really bad.
When
Don't
you
take
were-
that personally. I have a really bad memory.
When you were giving the points out for the Rumble.
Oh, okay. I got you.
What?
That's right.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, when I was the secret guest on the. Okay, I got you. Yeah.
Man, I'm mad now because Chris normally asks me for that spot. What do you do? Ask you, and you actually was dumb enough to say yes?
Chris is cheating on you? Oh my god.
Yeah, man, I'm mad about that one.
He said, JJ doesn't do it for me anymore. I'm looking for a side piece. How about you come be the secret sauce on the Weekly Rumble? And I was like, oh, okay.
That just sounds creepy.
Hey, Han. Han, you really want to go that route? Right here, right now?
I just can't even with y'all. I'm just gonna be like,
Han.
Have a good night, Canuck.
Have a good night, Canuck. I'll probably stop in a little bit after a while to say hey to you guys.
well, I'm gonna hop down because, like,
Please don't.
I don't know if I have anything to add to this anymore.
Ma'am? What was that?
I don't.
We already talked about hot dog spaghetti. We don't need a sausage.
Yeah, I'm pretty
party.
much done.
Moira, don't leave me, darling.
Dude, I'm trying to bully people into filming some of the scenes for a movie I'm trying to make, because I'm gonna have to. It's gonna be like the worst version of it, because I'm getting like everybody's dragging their feet and being assholes and stuff.
Come on, pretty lady, please.
If I also give you a compliment, will you stay?
No, I will not.
And it's not a made up compliment. It's serious.
No,
Please?
because D&D is going to start soon, and I have to listen to those silly people. It sound like they're playing fucking dominoes or something over there.
I was just gonna say your hair looks good. I hadn't seen her talk to you in a while, and honestly, I think your hair. Do you get the sides shaved up?
I always shave up my sides.
Yeah.
It's usually when you look straight ahead at me, like it just looks like my hair's pulled back. It's not usually super noticeable. But
Nah. I don't know how to say this without sounding like a complete misogynistic ass.
okay, then I'm gonna save you the trouble.
Don't leave. I was just going to tell Han, look at her hair, man. Since she went blonde, tell me she's not rocking that shit.
I've been blonde for like a year now.
She rocks any color of her hair. I've seen her hair multiple colors, and she rocks
Well,
any
so have I.
color.
Oh, dude, the other day she had some awesome extensions in, man. Fucking rainbow pigtails, man. It was awesome.
That was a pain in the ass to put in. Because like nobody in the house seems to know how to braid. Hi, Kai. Nobody knows how to braid, so I had to figure out. I'm like, all right, just hold it here, and I'll do the rest. And so I have to basically do it without being able to see what I'm doing, and it's such a pain in the ass. I need to like have someone around who knows how to braid fucking hair, like for real.
I used to know how to braid.
knows.
I used to know how to braid, but it was I don't know if it's similar or not. I used to braid rope.
Not exactly, because with rope, like depending on the type, you got like these 3 hooks, and they go however long you want it to be. and each one of those will twist. And then after that's done twisting, then it's twisted into the braid design, which is not quite what you do with hair. With the hair, you would basically, if you want a normal braid, section off 3 spots. You don't have to twist. And for a simple one, you simply do that, trade over, trade over.
Well, you do the same thing with rope. When you unbraid it, there's a
Right.
technique.
Well, I'm saying the way they braid rope is a little more complicated. And when you
there's
want the hair to gather hair as you're braiding, you have to incorporate those hairs as you grab it into those 3 sections, and that's even more difficult to do.
But no, what I'm getting at is my dad used to do this, and he was good at it, and it amazed the shit out of me because I could never do it. He would undo a rope, he'd start to unbraid it, and wrap it around on itself, and braid an eye into it. Like a lasso, an eye.
Oh.
And he used to do that shit. I'm like, wow, and it looked like braiding fucking hair.
Kai's like, what's going on? Well, you missed it, but there was a slight nerd fight. And then it was a nerd understanding. And then, like, the person left. And now we're sitting here and we don't know what we're doing.
Yeah, I think I could probably go in and change the name of the stream now. Because right now it's a little rant.
Sorry about Nora. Was that a bald person? Who?
Are you talking about me? I'm a bald person.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know. What the fuck? The icon is not that of me. I'm sorry. What? Boy, you are confusing as all hell. I don't know what's happening.
Who's saying
I'm super thirsty. I'm hungry, and I'm getting cranky. I'm getting hangry.
I know. Go get something to eat, darling. Thank you for coming.
Meow. Love you, darling.
Purr. This motherfucker here. Just getting here and saying I'll be right back.
Teach.
What the hell, man?
A minute.
Hana's bald. Really, dude? Really? You must always have your hat on.
I think he was just being funny.
I know.
Because I know he's seen me without a hat on.
Yeah, many times.
Yeah.
You know what? Deej, funny? I don't know.
I should say being a smartass. Is that
Yeah,
better?
I don't have a clue, man. I just Deej funny? Hardly ever. And I still know it doesn't matter what the fuck is going on. I'm still not high enough for this shit.
I'm not drunk enough for this shit. I didn't. Literally, when you tagged me in that post, I was just walking in the door with a case of beer, and I've only had like 2.
Dude.
So
you know what? You know how fast I downed that drink last night? I don't know if you noticed or not.
You did drink it pretty fast.
I took that tall boy down in like 5 gulps. 4 or 5
Let's go,
gulps.
JJ. You are the man, though. I give you respect for that because you didn't have to come on the stream and do all of this. So I give you respect for that.
Dude, listen, I make it a policy. Okay, and, me and Han had great teachers. We'll tell you the story one day if you're ever interested. We had a great teacher, and he taught us a lot of important shit about being on this platform.
Mm-hmm.
You know, some of it was bullshit, no doubt. But there's some legitimacy.
Sorry about that, Chief. Okay.
Hey, no problem. No problem. But
I'm a ping pong here, man. I'm sorry. What's going on, everyone? Hey, Hans. Hey, Hanzo. Greetings, son.
LDG.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up?
Take a drink, catch your breath. It'll be all right.
Yeah, right.
But anyway, you know, we had a great teacher. You know, there was a lot of stuff he was trying to teach us that was bullshit, but still, he taught us a lot that really should be abided by content creators and moderators.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Han will tell you we ain't gonna put up with no shit in the chat. All right. The 3 of us together, we called ourselves the Mob Brothers. but one of them's no longer with us anymore.
Mm.
And I still call him my mob brother. So we don't play. We don't play.
No, I feel you. I feel you.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't even know where the fuck I was going with this story.
You were basically saying that
Before I got
you
on Mox.
you
'Cause I
try to
said,
keep you
yeah.
try to keep the peace and keep everything going well
Well,
because
my gosh.
you were taught to
Control.
you
No.
don't
Okay.
believe bullshit
I
on
remember.
live stream.
Yeah. I was taught. We were taught. You don't come on a stream and name drop and disrespect people, or come on and start attacking people. You don't do that, man. It's a simple thing called YouTube etiquette.
Right.
You know how people. I'm not saying it's law, but you get on here. You're representing yourself. Don't let people or yourself start name dropping or throwing fucking dirty laundry out in the street. You don't do that. That's not for here. This is for behind the scenes.
Yep.
What I did tonight was wrong, but I did it because it was started on a stream, not in private. No, I had a friend of mine get attacked. I watched that bit. Okay, LDG. I watched it all. And I watched it again because I watched it on my TV, and I watched it again when I got my computer booted up tonight, and I watched the live chat playback.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh fuck no, you ain't gonna do this, man, because I listened to the entire thing, and Alonzo never got out of line once.
Last night? No, me and Anzo, man.
No,
Me and
that's what
Anzo,
I'm saying.
man.
Yeah. I watched
We
it.
were
I heard
rocking it.
twice.
We were rocking it, brother.
I listened to it twice, and it was a discussion that we are about to continue for a few minutes.
Round 2. Okay.
Because I was sitting there looking at that shit. I'm like, you guys are so wrong. But that's just me. That was my nerd brain kicking in. But there was nothing wrong going on because I've seen nerd fights before, okay? And it gets a lot more heated than it was between you two. Okay, y'all were just fucking with each other.
We were fucking with each other. Like that was totally entertainment. That was Anzo, and I got the feeling. Anzo got the feeling. We both knew that. All right, it's on. Yeah, we're gonna do this. And I know Anzo felt like you have that warrior look, like when you look in someone's eyes and they don't have to say anything. Me and him had that last night. Like, okay, it's on like Donkey Kong. Let's bring it. And Anzo knows I'm tough like nails. I know he's tough like nails. We could do it. We could take it to the extreme.
Yeah, I was enjoying the whole thing. If Anzo hadn't DM'd me today and told me what the fuck happened, if I'd have went back and watched that, I thought that would have been some great show. Like, man, fuck, I wish I could have been there. Because I had to get up fucking early this morning, so I couldn't hang out on the fucking soup.
Right.
So
that was not hostile whatsoever. And you've seen some nerd fights like get hostile. That was completely fun, for fun. Even Jedi started, when Jedi started getting into it. And
have a good night.
Kind of got 2-on-1 on me there, but I could take 2-on-1. No problem.
See you tomorrow
Take care, Night Breeze.
And that's what I was
We
saying.
were having a blast.
Jedi's on my side, and I was like, it was all joking and fun, you know.
And I got it, all right. And like I said, I feel bad for how I approached it.
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm like, what the fuck happened? And then when I finally watched it, and not once but twice, mind you, I'm like, what the fuck just happened?
Yeah, it did kind of like left field.
Why did it happen?
Well, any other stream I've been on is with you, LDG, and he said I was rude on other streams. So, like, have you seen that? Because I ain't doing it on purpose. You know what I mean? So, have you seen that? Can you say that maybe I did something or said something that made him think that?
I can't recall from my. Well, okay, it's subjective. This whole incident is subjective. Okay. if I ever feel someone is out of place on my stream, I'm going to call it out. Like I won't let that pass. I just won't.
Well,
so
listen.
have I ever called you out on it? No, because to me, I understand the situation. Like, no, we're just nerd battling. Moira is kind of correct, by the way, everybody. On StreamYard, a lot of those interruptions that you hear when someone has a quick pause and another person starts talking, you got to understand that that person is not hearing the other person speak because it's StreamYard. The stream has to go back and forth and back and forth. So while I'm hearing someone doing a dramatic pause or doing a pause, like it sounds like they're finishing what they're saying, I start talking, but to you guys, it looks like I'm over talking that because that person doesn't hear me talking because it's still going to that person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a weird game of delayed operator. And so some of the times it is StreamYard with the delay when people over talk on each other. And that's why you get a lot of you say one word, then you realize, then you hear that other person talking, and then one person shuts the hell up. Like you get that a lot. And that's not because people, that's because the damn lag in the StreamYard itself.
Yeah, that's
okay. It does happen. It's built into the system, and it's not helpful for us. It's no different when you play PlayStation and you pay your damn $30 a month and you're on that damn voice talk and you're trying to play a game live and I say block and you don't hear me actually say it till like 15 seconds later. What's the point of having voice chat on PlayStation if you can't hear me live? Same concept.
Absolutely.
Same thing. So, but then you have, like I said, then you have people. Everyone's different. We're all different. It's all subjective. People's tones, people's words, people's English. That's why I say fucking English, man, is the only language where you can say one damn thing the same way. You can say it three different, you can say the same thing the same way, the same inflection, the same pause, the same everything, and still mean 5 different things. It's not the easiest language in the world. People take what you say differently, and everybody has their own subjectiveness to understanding people. That's why last night, me and Anzo, we're good. Okay. We're good. We could take it to the edge. We can have a quote unquote nerd fight. You know what I mean? And make it entertaining. And we know we're good. Like even if we sound like we are ripping each other and I'm saying, no, you're wrong. Dude, you don't know what the hell you're talking about. Like, even if I say that, he knows I'm messing. End of story. But there are people who think that is not messing. And that's the whole point of entertainment, right? That's the whole point of listening to a comedian say a joke and one person laughs his ass off and the other one turns into a Karen or JW or something. You know what I mean? It's the way it is. And I think that's what happened. Now, there have been instances where people have gotten onto streams and just for the malicious attack. And yes, I am speaking from experience because that shit happened to me on the soup once. That I have no respect for. Misunderstandings, let's get past the misunderstandings. Let's pile through the fog, get to it. Like what you're doing right now, JJ, what you did. I kind of rewinded and listened in '2 speed while I was trying to finish up my last episode, Married with Children. By the way, every Saturday. And
funny. Me bitching at twice the speed. That ought to have been funny as hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They got him ADHD, man, because I can kind of do like what the Flash does. I don't think it went bad. It looks like you got it out in the opening. Some things were said, and like I said, we're airing it out. We're clearing it up.
And let me
people
just
are
say,
understanding. Yeah,
let me just say this, because I see the comment. I am telling you, Captain Trek, I ain't telling anybody to unsubscribe to you. I will tell them to subscribe to you. You know what I mean? So
absolutely.
Like, don't even worry about that. Like, ain't no one gonna unsubscribe to you for this crap.
No, and I was Captain Trek. I said this to you directly. I say it again, dude. You're an opinionated person. I love when you get opinionated. I love it. Your style of how you like to bring on things, especially with lower decks. I love it, and I don't think you have anything to worry about. But like I said, it's not what happens; it's how you deal with it. And like I said, I think last night I honestly don't think that was a malicious attack. And I've said this to Anzo. I'm saying it now. I'm standing by what I say. But there are people that do this, that they'll go onto a channel, they'll name drop, they'll put a dirty laundry on the air, they'll maliciously attack people on another person's stream, and I've seen it firsthand. And I wish, I mean, it's crap. It's bull crap. And when I started my channel 7 months ago, I was like, okay, what am I getting into? I know this isn't going to be a Jolly Park rancher in the street, walk across the street. You know what I mean? I knew this wasn't going to be fireworks at Disney World every night. Okay. But dear God, some of this hit me left field. Like, okay, I got to step up to the plate, because some of these people out there, and anybody who knows what happened to me knows who I'm talking about. People play freaking dirty.
Yeah. And Casperius, man, what's up? Great to see you as always. You show up a lot of different channels. Thank you for supporting all of us like this.
Man.
Excuse me. And Captain Trek, if you're still in the chat, I'm gonna tell you right now live what I just DM'd you, because I think Anzo has a right to hear this. Okay, it was a big misunderstanding. Okay, and I guarantee you, I promise you, with every breath that I have, if the roles were reversed, I'd have done the same thing for you. All right.
Agreed. Agreed.
I don't give a damn who you are. I'll take whoever side needs it.
Yep.
Facts.
God, I wish you knew. I wish I knew you when I was on that soup that night. And Captain Trek, listen, I've only known Anzo for not that long, but long enough to still know him, if you know what I'm trying to say. The man is not an evil man.
No.
I get, and this is the whole point of everyone being different. Everyone sounds different. Everyone talks different. And that's the way it's got to be. Because if everybody sounded the same, it would be absolutely boring. And it would just be crazy. People are taking differently. I just, I don't think Anzo, and when you guys were on my stream, okay, my brain's telling me, yeah, I think I remember when you guys were talking about Star Trek and he was defending this and that and the other. But did I feel any disrespect? Did I feel any personal attack? No, I didn't. Because if I did, I damn well better know I would have said something. Absolutely. I'd stand for anybody, even if it's somebody on my channel. Dude, I'd let people on my channel I don't like. Okay. And even if one of those people were badly mistreated, I'd step up to the plate. No, you can't do that. You can't let that shit happen. Okay. There are too many real threats out there to be fighting each other over BS. Okay. And if it's a misunderstanding, just stop and work it out, man. 90% of arguments are over miscommunication.
Yep.
At least the ones that I've witnessed.
That is correct. And I'm still sub to track, so.
There's too much real shit going on in the world, guys.
Yeah.
And lady, Allie's in the chat, Dandelion Fluff. There's a lot of real world problems out there. This should not be one of them.
No, it should.
And there are people out there that are doing this shit. They're attacking people and accusing
on purpose.
People. And that's fun to them. Okay.
Yep.
We got a great group of people that I see almost any night of the week. Every time I do a live stream, I see all you familiar faces coming to see me. And I appreciate it, because God knows you had better options. Everybody, the people on the panel right now, Anzo, Honstar, LDG, Moira, Rambling Canuck, these guys took their time to come hang out with me. Okay, regardless if there was a problem or not.
Mhm.
You know, that's why we call it a community, guys.
Yep. And I'll say too, there's been a number, not just this incident, but incidences between other people. Some people, in this very channel listening to us right now have had issues, and there have been a number of times where our community has been tested, and you think when it happens you feel like it's over, like, oh my god, something just happened, like it's 9/11 bad here, and we stood through it. We worked it out. There have been a number of times where even I thought like the community is changing shape, something just seriously happened, but we work through it, we get through it, we be honest with each other. You know what I mean? We face up to each other. All right, let's knock this out, and have a positive outcome. So I would like to see that. So like I said, there are real threats out there. I mean, look at me. Dude, I got a troll that takes whatever I say. I mean, I could say I love God, and he'll go DM people saying I'm an atheist. Okay, I got a guy who is maliciously ripping apart every word I say, and I'm having to deal with that. I mean, there are real threats out there we have to deal with, and it's good that we can sit here and work it out like this, seriously. And I'm becoming a broken record, so excuse me.
You're okay. It's fine. Things like this from time to time need to be said. Okay? Because there's a lot of times we forget what we're doing when we get on one of these live streams, whether we're in the chat or we're on the panel. Okay? People don't realize there's real threats out there. There's real threats right now among us.
Among us. Right here. Well, okay. Maybe not right here, but yeah.
Anybody that knows anybody in here, whether by chat or on panel, okay? Like I said, I see all these familiar faces. You know who I am. I know who you are. That's a community. We ain't here to hurt one another. We're here to support one another.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
We shouldn't be acting this way. There's real threats out there.
Yep. But not only that, guys, there are channels right now that are way bigger than us. And they are supplying rap. It's time to change the face of YouTube. We could seriously bring these channels up and become, add our flavor to, the spice of the tube, the spice of the internet. We got to shine. It's time to shine. And this isn't just rewinding. It feels like it's one step forward and two steps back shit. No, F that.
Hang on, LGG. Deej?
Yes, sir. Am I a threat? Yeah, yes, you are quite a threat.
No, hold on. Deej, that is yet to be seen. That is yet to be seen.
It's yet to be seen.
Right now, the only thing you're a threat to is yourself. Love you, Deej. I'm fucking
love you, Deej. And you need to hurry up and finish your damn work so you can get back on streaming every day, man.
Yeah,
you still owe us a damn let's review, for God's sakes, man. You're not getting off the hook there. But please don't stop the farm streams. I love the farm streams. Dear God.
Why do you think I call him in his ad when I drop his link somewhere? It's the Lawnmower Man.
He used to my nickname.
He used to do lawnmower videos.
Oh, for real?
Now he's in big fucking equipment. He's
like a regular lawnmower. Oh, I gotta look that up. Okay.
Or a small tractor, one or the other. It was one or the other, but he did a video while riding along on this bitch.
He says, "Let me up." Is he backstage?
Let me up. Oh fuck no! Here we go. I'm about to get my ass chewed.
I'm about to jump out, guys.
Don't leave, man. The fun's just about to get started.
Hanzo.
I'll come back later. I got to deal with the wifey for a bit.
Have a good one, Anto. Good to see you, brother.
Yeah, I should be going for a little bit longer.
All right.
So
no
so
problem.
about so about 5 minutes then.
Oh, you got jokes, bro.
Brr.
As long as you can
about,
get the job done.
I'd say about 3.
Pickles,
Oh,
Pickles won the internet tonight. Everybody,
You got that
congratulations,
one.
Pickles.
All right, guys, take care.
all right. Take care. Aldo.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yes.
helping nobody's ass.
Thank God. Oh, thank you. Oh,
Oh, I can
my
sleep
make a
well
wish.
tonight.
My make a wish came true. Okay.
Good thing I support. Good thing I support the Let's Make a Wish Foundation. Shit.
LDG, hey, LDG, may you have
Dreams
in a
really
pink
do
bunny
come
outfit.
true. I'm sorry, what?
May you have dreams in a pink bunny outfit tonight.
No, I already had one thanks to you. No more. Sorry.
Did it freak you out?
Fucking well, you know what? It did get me talking to 2 hot women. So
What?
it was half good, half bad. Yeah, okay, so this is when I first met Deej, and he was doing the late night streams, and he was in his pink bunny outfit, and I'm like, oh, cool. This is back when I'm still new to YouTube and everything. And I ended up, watching his late night stream, laying down, and son of a bee, I had a dream of me in a pink bunny outfit, just like the one you see in that damn avatar. And I was cool with it. And then all of a sudden, 2 beautiful women came up to me, and I started talking to them. Needless to say, as soon as anything interesting was going to happen, I ended up waking up, and I was like, did I really just have a dream of it being in a pink bunny suit? That was a first. Never happened before. Absolute first.
What's
Oh,
up,
thank you.
RR? Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us lunatics this evening. Oh yeah, that's not a dream I would know.
Dandelion fluff, furry dreams.
Furry
Yep,
dream.
furry dream. Yep.
And yes, LDG, go back to last year. There are a couple of lawnmower videos.
I've been slacking about watching old videos on everyone's channels. I gotta jump back to it.
I even explained to people on how to mow along a roadside so they didn't throw it out in the road for motorcyclists to wipe out on.
Oh, is that always keep the road to your left?
Always make a couple of passes so you're blowing in from the road. So
Yeah.
don't end
Oh,
up
okay,
in the
okay,
road.
okay.
Hell, I knew that.
Deej, you need to. I'm gonna DM you a phone number. You need to call my wife and explain to her not to blow grass all over the fucking driveway.
Oh, she probably won't listen to me anyway. So
Yeah, she won't listen to me, so she probably won't listen to you either. I was like, you can just, like you just said, blow the grass towards the middle of the yard for at least the first few passes, and then go however you want to. And she's like, oh no, I just went the other way.
Yeah, and then some people would be funny where if you tell them, you kind of like, you're not telling them how to do their job, but by making the suggestion, they think you are, So like you'll have one person, you'll be like, oh yeah, you mind just mowing it a certain way so the grass doesn't. Then you go in the house, you come back out, and you see the person not only blew the grass into your driveway, but now he's raking the rest of it onto there too.
Yeah. RR.
Well,
I appreciate that, brother. I really do. Thank you. Like I said, there's probably, better things to watch, but you're hanging out here, and I greatly appreciate that.
yeah, it's good to see you, RR.
I have not picking up hookers in the tractor Cinnabon. Jeez.
But there's
He's
a song
dropping them off in it though.
There's a song they think your tractor's sexy. You don't
I was
play
just
that
about to
like
say that
ride through
shit.
sound.
I was about to say that shit.
It's country. I don't like it.
Oh my God. Damn it. Oh, my brains.
I was just upset. I was just upset that I was talking to Deej in the chat before he come on here, and he in fact does not wear onesies while he's riding the tractor. And I was like, I mean, I figured that was like your uniform, is you got like the bunny suit on or something like that. You're like riding on the tractor with a onesie on.
No, my boss would not.
You know, the motherfuckers would have him committed if he came to work dressed that way.
Well, I mean, if anybody really listened to our live streams, all of us would be committed, JJ.
Wow.
I warned him though. Halloween is coming up. I may do something on Halloween.
That would be awesome.
Oh yeah. Just do yourself a favor. Don't wear the unicorn. Okay, the rainbow unicorn.
No, I was thinking about wearing that big rabbit head you love so much.
Oh, the Friday Freddy's helmet. Oh God, that thing freaks me out.
I don't like that motherfucker either.
Dude, it's like that Freddy's game. God, he just stares at the screen.
And you know what? He's about to
staring.
Grab that.
He's grabbing it right now. I know he's grabbing it right now.
I'm not grabbing it.
DJ, we can hear you laughing while you're talking. Okay, I can see it. Like your avatar is flickering everywhere.
No, I was almost ready to grab the Momo mask though.
Oh, I ain't
so
Momo.
that's kind of unsettling as well.
Yeah, you wear that one on the tractor, you're gonna get shot by a police or something.
Now, believe it or not, his Momo mask, I like his Momo mask. That thing actually looks cool to me. You know, compared to actual Momo, I like the mask better. Go ahead, Fozzie, do it. I don't care.
No. Go ahead, man. Because I need someone who does the freaking the Muppet angle is an awesome angle.
Come on, Fozzie. Fozzie, attack.
Have you ever looked at Kermit the Log's channel, LDG?
K-Log.
Yes. Yeah, Kermit the Log. Yeah, K-Log. Yes, I have watched him. It's interesting. Unfortunately, there's another one that recently happened. I'm not too much of a fan of, but I do like Fonz. We need to get you a big one or a bigger one.
Yeah, dang.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Sometimes it just doesn't sound the same in my head. Okay.
That's what my wife's friend told me.
Damn, that's what his wife told me.
That he needs to get a big one?
No, that I need to get a big one.
Oh.
Isn't she the one that slapped you when you tried to ask for a threesome?
No. This.
Oh, that was someone else?
Oh yeah, a while back. Yeah. In all honesty, me and Hans known each other about a year and a half, 2 years now, and I met his wife for the first time when he came to visit. So, you know, all I tried to do was be a gentleman, but she just do that shit out there. Well, you might need to get a big one. I'm like, what? No, I'm joking. No,
the story you're talking about, Pickles, is the last time he went to Olive Garden and was asking the waitress for a threesome, and she's like, "Sir, this isn't that kind of place."
Oh, no! I'm talking about when you went to meet JJ, the three-way. Remember, because you went to a restaurant that had a two-way and a three-way meal.
Yeah,
I'm sure you like a three-way.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm slow. I actually did have a two-way that night. Poor JJ was left out. But yeah, I had a two-way that night.
Damn it, man!
That restaurant was spectacular. I don't know if JJ thinks as much of it as I did, but
God damn it!
It was
rub it in. You better let me know if you come back down. I'm telling you, we'll do it. We'll have a three-way together. Yeah, what's up?
Oh, dude, don't do that. No.
I'm talking about food, man. Get your head out of the gutter.
No, I'm telling him. I still like to eat at the Y, man. Come on, just because I don't get there that often, I still like to eat there. Shit.
I'm always down for a good seafood place.
I think that place was pretty good.
What that seafood?
And the
place?
prices were good too.
Yeah.
Like I was
Oh,
looking at the
yeah,
menu,
dude.
the prices looked good, food looked good.
Hey,
The food was delicious.
the
Yeah.
fucking me and his wife ordered fried shrimp, and they were not heavily breaded. They were cooked just right, and they weren't fucking greasy.
Well, greasy. What, like you talking about, like fried, or were they?
Yeah, they were
Um,
fried, but they didn't look greasy.
okay.
You know, have you seen some
Okay.
fried food that looks greasy?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
KFC.
Yeah. Oh man, dude, I went to Disney once. I spent $3,000 on my ex, and we had this huge prepaid excursion for one weekend, and we went to the Grand Floridian, I believe it was, and we had that restaurant that's right by the lake that's in front of the castle. And I was lucky enough to get the perfect table that was right, that was the table if you wanted to see the fireworks right across the lake. Got the perfect table. Couldn't believe we got it, right? All the rich people there, I was able to get it. Smooth talking. But anyway, they gave us a shrimp that I swear you not was like $25 per shrimp.
The fuck?
That sounds like Disney.
Yeah, well, no, it wasn't a small shrimp. I mean, we're talking like, you remember Beetlejuice when they were having that dinner? Like, it was a big ass shrimp.
Those things are they're called prawns.
Yeah, tiger prawns.
Yeah.
Well, they were curly. They weren't straight. They were curled like regular shrimp, but they were just gigantically big.
Well,
and the way they were cooked, there was a special word, and I can't remember what the word was, but the way they cooked these shrimp, it wasn't just thawed out, but it wasn't cooked. It was some special way of cooking it that makes the meat a particular texture. And I'm like, oh, I'm sure you're just throwing big words at me. But man, I took a bite into one of those things. I'm like, holy crap. This is literally the best shrimp I've ever had in my life. And I had like 5 of them.
It better be for $25 a piece.
That was some good shrimp.
Well, luckily we didn't pay $25 per shrimp, but I still think that was a really good restaurant.
Yeah, because what I ordered was $13.
Oh, and did they have oysters over there, by the way? I'm sure they did.
Yeah,
sure
they
did.
did.
Yeah, I'm sure they did.
Yeah, you could get fresh oysters or fried oysters.
Damn, dude. Hans, you need to take another vacation as soon as effing possible. Get your butt down here. I'll get us some Disney tickets. We'll go eat at the frick. I'm telling you, make a thing out of it, man.
See, he's asking you out on a date.
Well, I used my last week of vacation when I went and saw JJ, so I'll have to wait. I'll have to wait till next year.
You can get the artificial vacation. What do they call that? Workers' comp. Yeah, there we go.
What'd you do? I stubbed my toe. I can't walk.
just don't injure yourself in a way that will affect the vacation. All right. Maybe.
Oh, wait a minute. I got a great idea. Go in there and tell them you got the beer bug. You got
there
2 weeks off.
There's 14 days right there.
They'd let me off for 2 weeks, but I wouldn't get paid for it, so that would kind of suck.
Well, yeah, true.
Really? They wouldn't pay you for that?
No.
I thought businesses got money to pay people for that shit.
The railroad
Isn't that the whole
care about that? Now, like we'll just say you and I work together, and you test positive, and I've been working with you, then I have to be off for 14 days, and I do get paid. But if I just get it personally away from work, then yeah,
that makes no. This is the shit I'm talking about.
It's technicality.
Oh, God. It's bullshit. No, it's bullshitality.
Okay, it's time for a Prometheus commercial.
Yeah, you know it too, right?
I see the motherfuckers coming a mile away. I'm all for it.
Did you see TWTG Content's last chat or last comment? I should say.
Did you go the raw prawn? That is Australian for going nude. The raw prawn.
Oh, wow. all of our prawns were cooked. They weren't raw.
What up, comic chat? Hey, boss.
Danny,
Danny.
what's up?
Danny.
Good to see you, brother.
How you doing, bro?
What's up?
What up? Oh, that's right. I've been slacking on the. Ever since you stopped doing the sound effects, I think you like kind of gave it to me. I've been going crazy on the damn soundboard.
Everybody got pissed at me for doing it, so I got rid of it.
I learned from your mistakes. I played the funny ones.
Damn, dude.
Hey, hey, I need a quick minute. I'll be right back. Quick minute.
Yeah. I love that shit. He changes his avatar. Be right back.
Yeah. Excuse me.
So what's the new? What's the new, DJ?
Not much. Still out in the fields.
Is it going all right, or has it been hectic?
Well, we've had some rains that slowed us up. We've had breakdowns that's held us up, and now we're going to get a little bit of snow tomorrow.
Oh, really? I am so
Talking about
jealous.
Maybe an inch only, but it'll still make a mess of things.
Man, I'm jealous. It was fucking 90 degrees today.
That's how it is in my bedroom all the time, DJ. It may only be an inch, but it makes a fucking mess of everything. Sorry, I had to throw a sexual innuendo in there.
I know. I've been behaving.
What the hell?
And now you're getting stared at.
I thought we were getting lighthearted since all of the real talk earlier.
Really?
That's
that's light talk. Okay, if you say so. I don't give a shit.
Hey, man. you better be nice to me.
Hi.
I won't let you watch me eat spaghetti with hot dogs and ham anymore.
Well, Dandelion, I'm behaving up here. I wasn't behaving in the chat earlier when you brought up the whole tube stick thing, but I'm behaving up here.
Allie, would you like to join the fun, darling? Do you feel up to it?
This is one of my favorites, Danny. Yeah, I know we've talked about it before. That is one of my favorite Funko Pops. Is my Bandit. Oh, the damn glare! My Bandit Trans Am with the Burt Reynolds Bandit riding in it. That is one of my favorite Funkos.
That is cool as shit.
Yeah, it's one of the four. This is actually the Pop Rides collection. It's one of the 4 rides that I have.
But the coolest one by far is the Gremlin.
Oh, yeah, Gremlin. Yeah, Gizmo and his sports car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one is cool too. Damn, the glare. Yeah, Gizmo and his red sports car from the movie. That one is pretty cool. And then I have He-Man on Battle Cat, and then I have Michael Knight and Knight Rider. Those are the only rides that I have.
Danny, you feel like coming up? I'll send you a link.
I'm glad I only have one Funko Pop.
It's kind of a disease because I started with 2. I started with 2 Doctor Who Funkos, a Dalek and a TARDIS, and now I have 44.
I only have.
Wait. You have Kit?
Yeah, I can get Kit too.
Yeah. All right, hang on, Danny. I'm gonna DM you.
Boy, I'm glad he's not Commando tonight.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah, I have Michael Knight and Kit. And then, like I said, the other ride I have.
Hold that back up. Hold that Kit back up.
Oh, okay. Well, it's the glare's kind of bad with my desk lamps, but yeah. Michael Knight and Kit. But then you can kind of see it on the back, a picture of it.
That's cool as shit, though.
And then I got the only other ride I have is He-Man on Battle Cat. which is also pretty cool. If you're an old school He-Man fan.
Yeah, Anza says you got some wicked ones.
Like I said, it's kind of a disease because, like I said, I started with 2, and now I have. Well, you can see behind me, I have a whole multiple stacks of them. The shelf over my desk is all my Doctor Who's, Funkos. They're all there, and then on the shelves in the cubes here, that's where I have my rides, my Funko Pop rides, which like I said, I only have 4 of them.
Oh, it's beer 30. All right.
Most of those that I bought have all been, well, I say most of them, all of them have been like pop culture stuff, that I'm into, like Doctor Who, Rick and Morty. I have the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Hey, Allie.
Sorry, I'm just chatting with Chris
Ooh.
on my phone.
Oh, you get freaky with Chris? Ooh.
No, I'm just chatting with Chris.
Come on now, I'm just playing with you.
I know. It's all good.
I know. That's how shit gets started. My bad.
No, that's okay. I don't mind. I'm a pretty determinedly single person, so I can handle people teasing me.
Oh, well, everybody has their choice.
Yeah, well, I've had enough drama in my life, so.
What's up, Danny?
What up, Danny?
What's up?
Hey, Danny. Cool. I like your back.
Hey, Han, I got this one, Han.
Hey, boss.
Oh crap.
Yeah, that's a good one too. Luke Skywalker in the land speeder. Yeah, that's a good one.
I like that.
Did you look on Amazon, Danny? That's where I got my Smokey and the Bandit.
What the hell is that?
Look at that.
Thor,
hilarious.
Thor versus Thanos.
Nice. Yeah, Danny got some toys.
No, I went to my local comic book store.
Mm-hmm.
But I look on it. But I
what?
Yeah, Amazon. Amazon's where I've got most of my.
Hold on. Danny, you lost
from.
audio, man. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
I just wanted to say we have a really, really good place here in Langley called Toy Traders. So if there's any particular Funkos you're like looking
like you're in a
for,
loop or something.
let me know because I can maybe go check for them there.
Hey.
I think Danny was having issues on his end.
Yeah.
Oh hell, Pickles done turn the camera on.
Oh,
watch out! He's gonna make us
see everybody.
He's gonna make us all feel bad with how sexy he is.
Whatever. He's just showing how dumb we are.
Is that better, JJ?
Yeah. I hear you now. It's just
told him.
Yeah, because we didn't hear half of what you just said.
I was just saying that I didn't go on Amazon. I went to my local comic book store. But I look
Good
on
stuff.
Amazon.
Support local comic books. Comic book stores.
That's where I other than Gizmo, that's where I got all my Funko rides from. Was Gizmo was a Hot Topic exclusive, so I actually found it. For $12 at Hot Topic. I wish I had bought the other 3 they had so I could sell them.
That Trans Am in that movie is like my dream car.
Yeah, I pre-ordered it. I saw it was gonna. I pre-ordered it, and I pre-ordered He-Man on Battle Cat, and before they even came out, and they should still have it on there. That's where I got my Bandit at. It was like 30. I want to say it was like 20, 30 something dollars, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Check it out when I get off. Yeah, the Funko Pops, but they're kind of like tattoos. You get the first one, you want a second one, you get the second one, third, and so they kind of they can be kind of
kinds of things.
I got one.
Stuff like that.
I got one that was sent to me, and
want to catch your eye, dandelion fluff, or you'd be like, then you see
No,
another one to catch your eye.
I kind of wanted to get the Brian May one from Queen, but then I'm like, yeah, no, Mike's. I don't need to collect more stuff. I have got so much stuff jammed in this little tiny apartment because of all the craft stuff I do takes up like a lot of space. So
yeah.
It's
Well,
a disease.
I'm trying to develop a
Funkos.
man cave. So if I develop the
Yeah.
man cave, I'm gonna about one wall is gonna be
I've just
dedicated
got
to
like
Funko Pops.
a determinedly single person's cave. There's no possible way anybody else could move in here because there'd be no room for them. There's no closet space. There's just no more room. It's like no persons.
You live in like a studio apartment?
It's a 1-bedroom apartment. It's the ground floor of a house. My sister and her family live upstairs. They rent upstairs, and I rent the downstairs. I mean, it's pretty nice. It's spacious. Well, here I can show you all. You can sort of see the kitchen, and then like my little like studio area, and then here you got like the window and my couch and my boys.
Well, that ain't a bad looking place.
Fireplace.
It's a nice place, and then there's a real fireplace. I wish it actually was a gas one because it'd be a lot easier than having to like haul wood in when I'm cold. Which
but wood is cheaper, so much.
A whole different experience.
Yeah,
Nothing beats
it's
real
true.
wood.
I mean, and it's a really good wood stove. It has a fan, so it blows heat out and stuff. But
And you don't have to worry about the wood exploding.
No, this is true. I do not have to worry about sparks. Although I have a wool rug, so it wouldn't ignite anyway because wool doesn't burn.
And also they got those like starter logs. They smell like different fragrances.
You can't smell anything inside the wood stove. Like you'd have to be outside to smell it. But everything here is cedar anyway because I live near Vancouver, so everything smells nice. All the wood stoves smell good.
Like here where I live at, they had like the coffee fire log, and I put it in there. Man, it was like $14 for it. I was like, well, this better smell damn good, but
yeah,
it was.
I mean, no
it was,
offense.
man.
If you're paying $14 for a log, that sucker better come with a blowjob.
Okay.
Honestly, some things are just too expensive.
Well, I wanted to try to see if it had that same smell appeal, and it didn't. The real coffee is the real thing, is the best thing. So
And
lesson
really
learned.
burnt coffee doesn't really smell great anyway. So I don't know. That just seems like a weird thing. I don't know. I don't drink coffee, so.
There you go. Blowjob.
My wife does, and my grandson said, look, like the fire pit. We have a fire pit out back. They love that. They'll burn it. They want to burn fire in the summertime. I'm like, no, that's wintertime stuff.
Yeah, our yard's too small for that, and there's too much stuff in it. So we usually save fires for when we go camping.
Oh, I lied. I have 2 Funko things.
What is that? Power.
Oh, Fallout.
Power armor.
Fallout.
Okay.
Nice.
Cute.
So JJ.
Yes, sir.
This time next week, we have seen 1 episode of The Mandalorian. Are you semi-excited, kind of excited, not excited?
Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm more excited about that than I have about anything in a long time. Because I actually liked the first season of it.
Well, I was really excited. I was really excited about The Rise of Skywalker until I went to see it.
Well,
oh no.
I'm gonna do a quick binge before season 2 drops to be caught up.
But you haven't seen the whole season of Mandalorian?
Oh yeah, but I'm gonna watch it again.
I haven't seen it. I don't have Disney Plus. I haven't seen it at all.
Get you a fire stick. Get you a fire stick. Go ahead and get your fire stick.
Yeah, there's other ways to see it. I have Disney Plus just because my son bought it or pays for it, and he steals my Netflix, so I watch it on Disney Plus.
Nice.
If I didn't actually have Disney Plus, I would get it by other means. I'm not going to pay for Disney Plus just to see The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get HBO Max whenever the Zack Snyder cut comes out. I'm gonna see that. So, but then I probably will let the subscription go back after.
Yeah, I think I'm Well, apparently my credit card expired, so my Amazon Prime is getting angry at me. So I'll probably just cancel that. Because you get the new credit card with the when the old one expires, you get the new one. I never updated it, so now they're sending me notes. I'm like, I should deal with that, and then I can cancel that, and then I'll get Disney Plus just temporarily.
What and I don't know if they're still offering it or not, but what some people were doing was waiting until the whole season was out, and they were doing the 30-day trial.
Yeah,
and they were binging the whole thing and then canceling it.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that. Mostly I just watch some Netflix, but I don't watch much stuff.
Hey, have you watched Carnival Row on Deadline Fluff or Helen Star? It's on Prime.
I did.
I think I started. I don't remember if I started watching it or not, but yeah, it's on my list if I hadn't started watching it yet.
I actually enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was really good. It kind of flew under the radar, but it was really good.
Yeah, I liked that one.
I hope they do a season 2.
Yeah, well, if I cancel Amazon Prime, I go.
Well, I hope they do a season 2 because season 1 was really good.
Yeah.
All right, I'm getting out of here. I got a couple of things I got to do before I go to bed.
All right, dude.
I will try to put up a new farm rant tomorrow.
All right, good to see you, brother.
Hey, man. Take care of yourself.
Later.
Hey, bro.
Waiting on Alonzo to get back, but he's too busy playing husband.
I don't know. He's been in the chat.
He's typing. He's typing in the chat. I mean,
I know that, but he could be watching on his phone.
Well, he's multitasking.
Saturday night, he give his wifey night for Anzo. So
yeah.
You do it doggy so you can put the phone up on her back so you can still keep up with YouTube.
Damn.
I don't think that JJ wants it to be that kind of a stream.
Oh my lord!
Hey, wow. Okay.
Hey, Deadline, can you play "Daughters" by John Mayer?
Nope.
Oh.
No, I can't. I don't play much of anything. I just picked it up again not long ago, and
I took lessons for about 6 months. My fingers just were not long enough to reach around.
Yeah, I got the same problem.
I was like, oh, this sucks.
You know what I found helped? Lighter strings. Actually, that's why I got this guitar, because it's got a pretty small neck. So my little tiny, it's kind of funny. I'm not like a tiny woman. I'm pretty tall, but I've got little itty bitty hands. I've got that Donald Trump problem.
Yeah.
And anyway, so yeah, I have a hard time, but like I said, I just practice, and I just like to noodle around when I'm sitting on the couch or whatever. Yeah. It looks like Anzo was up for that. He's laughing about it.
Yeah.
On that note, I gotta bounce and get ready for my
Jason
premiere.
All right, Danny. Thank you for stopping in, man.
Oh no, I was looking at reading that thing.
He's talking about Jason Saint in the chat.
Oh. I got a bow.
TWTG, that makes me think of Full Metal Jacket. I rewatched that for the millionth time the other day.
That's right. Jason Saint got a premiere at 11 o'clock, man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what Danny was talking about. Yeah, Jason Saint.
I was just all right, bro. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I wasn't keeping up. I'm high. What do you want?
Because I got high. Because I got high. Because I got high.
Anyway.
Almost ate spaghetti with hot dogs because I got high.
Oh,
you guys don't have hot dogs tube steak down there?
Some people do. It's slang for male genitalia, but a lot of people do call it tube steak as a joke. Yeah.
Right. I guess both make sense.
Yeah.
See that.
Okay, I'm lost.
It was something that was talked about in the chat earlier.
You just brought up
Chris,
hot
I caught,
dogs.
I caught, yeah, Chris, I caught that too.
Yeah, that makes me think of Full Metal Jacket. TWTG's comment.
Yeah. It's fun. Fun. Yeah.
I love that movie. I watched it for like the millionth time the other day because my internet went out for like an hour.
How? Oh, DVD.
Yeah, DVD.
Nice.
I was being sarcastic. It wasn't downloaded from somewhere, JJ. Yes, it was a DVD.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it was totally a DVD. It was no kind of download whatsoever.
Oh, okay. Got a copy. Yeah.
I don't even have a DVD player. Well, I lied. I have a portable DVD player.
I have one in the car.
I have one in my van.
That's a CD player. I have a DVD player. Yes, I do have a DVD player.
Yeah, I do.
You know what's funny? What cracks me up? Remember how everything replaces everything, right? So first you had beta, then you had cassette. So cassette replaced beta. So everybody had an 8-track player in the car. Now they have a cassette player in the car. Then it was CD. So you stopped seeing cassette players, and then you started seeing CD players. Then you had DVD, etc., Blu-ray, etc., blah, 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 blah. Now that everything has gone digital, people have empty spots in their car now, like in their computer. You don't see a computer with a DVD anymore. They're back to what they were before, with no drives in them whatsoever. Nothing replaced anything. It's just all digital now.
I do have a DVD drive on my computer.
Yeah,
Even
I don't.
It sold it to me. I was like, yeah, I don't think it has one. And then I get it home and I'm like, it does have one.
All right. It's like it got replaced with nothing. Nothing replaced the DVD. DVD's just gone now. It's nothing.
Well, didn't they like kind of Blu-ray for a bit?
That sucks in a truck.
Yeah, well, DVD, Blu-ray, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
I bought a new truck last year, and I'm getting in the truck, driving it home, and I'm saying, where's the DVD player? There ain't none. There's an HDMI cable. So if I don't have a smartphone, I'm at the mercy of whatever the radio is playing. So I didn't like that, but they don't make DVD players no more.
That's how my
even I got a DVD.
That's how my wife's Jeep is. It's just a screen. It doesn't have anything. It's just a screen.
Anything, right?
But the 2017 Subaru I recently bought, it still has a CD player. It's the last car I've seen with a CD player in it.
My car has a CD player.
And
then you had those people who couldn't afford the technology when it first came out. So then you had the in-between technology. So like if you only had a tape deck, you had the CD player that you could put a tape in with the wire in between it. So you could play your CDs in your cassette player and get away with it completely.
I totally used to rock that in high school. Yeah,
I did too. Yep.
Actually, this has just been maybe 10 years ago. I had a 98 Ford Ranger that was what it had, was a tape deck. So I used one of those cassette adapters to play my phone on it. Because you could plug it in, to any headphone jack. So I used one of those tape adapters in that Ranger because that's what it had, was a tape deck.
Damn, I never would have thought about that.
I remember when I was in college. Sorry, go ahead.
See, what I hate now is I got my Bluetooth phone hooked up to my vehicle. So whenever the phone rings in the vehicle and I answer with my vehicle and I want to do my phone, it keeps jumping back to my vehicle. And I'll be outside and I'll jump back to my vehicle, or I'll walk through it. I hate that.
I like to mess with my wife because my office is right over. I live in a split level house and my office is right over the garage where she parks. So when she pulls in the garage, my phone automatically connects to her Jeep by Bluetooth. So I like to play random music and videos and shit on my phone.
Hopefully that didn't switch over in the middle of the night sometime when she's coming home.
Yeah.
You got the wrong thing on.
And
For anybody
she,
knowing, all you. Yep, go ahead.
I was just gonna say at first she was a bit slow because she's like, I pulled in the garage and all of a sudden like this super dark heavy metal shit started playing and I'm like, oh, that's weird.
Huh.
It was it was just random. I was sitting here at my desk and my phone all of a sudden went to like car mode and it's like, oh, you're connected to Jeep and I was like, oh, really?
Am I now? Just
anything I would play on my phone would play in the Jeep. Yeah. But go ahead there, Pickles.
Yeah, no, I was going to say, if that happens to anybody else, all you have to do is turn off. If you're not using your Bluetooth on your phone, just swipe down and turn off your Bluetooth and it won't connect to your phone. For those of you who, if that works for you or not. Some people are actually using Bluetooth headphones. So
you should have made a video that would be like, oh, Hans.
Yeah.
Oh, hell no.
Oh my god, that's funny.
I could see a funny one on that one, yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, that one's like, that's the kind of thing that's going to come back to bite you in the butt, though.
Probably. Yeah,
Literally.
because my car's the same way. She's drove my car, so she's connected before to the Bluetooth in my car. So she may get me. She may get me back at some point with some weird stuff.
Mel Torme.
You know, honey, I pulled into the garage the other day, and all of a sudden, midget porn showed up on my dash screen. Do you know anything about that?
Or Tuesday.
Now this is old school, but when car audio was big, like in the 90s and the 2000s, and people started putting all the screens in their cars, the DVD players and all that stuff before we had all the smart stuff. A buddy of mine had like a lowered truck, and he had put like a DVD player in the dash, and it was connected to like all these headset monitors and all this stuff. So he didn't have his truck locked. So we snuck out there one day and stuck a porn DVD in his DVD player.
Yeah, and then his kids get in the car and Paw Patrol and freaking.
Well, no, this was a long time ago. The bad thing was when he finally went to drive his truck and he figured out what was going on, he was taking his mom to the grocery store. So he turns his little lowered S10 on, and all of a sudden, like Butt Bang Bonanza comes on all the screens in the truck. And it's like, you had the subwoofers and all the cool stuff, we used to do as kids. So you have like Super Butt Bang Bonanza playing like surround sound in the truck, and his mom was in there.
Wait, leave that on. Leave that on.
Was it at least something like kind of like with a little bit of a plot, like that piratey one from a few years ago?
No, this was just super straight to the point, hardcore.
Oh, yeah.
This wasn't like even one that tries to act like kind of a movie.
You just gave me a really bad.
You might as well.
You gave me
that anyway, because nobody wants to watch the lame story.
Yeah, I don't care about the plot. I want to see what's going on other than the plot.
Right?
You gave me a really bad idea about that.
Right
Sorry, JJ. Look at that. I'm like dragging your stream down into the gutters again.
It's all her fault.
Freaking time, man.
What's your ideal there, Pickles?
I don't even know if I should say it. It's that bad. I mean, it is bad. Let's just say, this is bad. So I'm going to apologize ahead of time, and I hope I don't offend anybody. But if you know somebody, like you do that, right? They have a DVD player in their van or something, and you want to switch it out. Don't use porn. Use something that's even worse, like, I don't know, maybe a certain show that might be on DVD that Netflix recently put on.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then they look at you like, what?
I pick up what you're putting down. Yeah.
Yeah. It's even worse.
Don't be doing that shit on my stream, man. Y'all pick it up and put it down on somebody else's shit, not mine.
We've already Dandelion's already made us go there, so I have
Sorry.
one more. I have one more funny story, if you'll permit me, JJ. This is
Go ahead.
I'm just
it's-
awful. I don't know
it's-
why anyone lets me on their
it's
stream at all.
lowbrow, but it's not super lowbrow. It's pretty funny actually.
Let her rip.
This guy I work with, his wife was out of the house one day, and this tells you it was a while back, not like recently, but so he's like in the living room and he pops a porn DVD in the DVD player and he's like, "Oh, I'm going to get comfortable on the couch and take care of some business while my wife's gone. A little alone time." Well, he falls asleep with his it gets better. He falls asleep with his junk in his hand.
Oh my god!
And you know how you know how some DVD players will just keep repeating. So, oh no, it gets better. So she comes home with like 3 women from her Bible group from church, and he's passed out on the couch with his junk in his hand in like a porn movie, like looping on the TV.
And even worse, he fell asleep to it.
Yeah.
Oh my lord! Does she kind of do like the open the door halfway and then she like slams it shut? We're gonna go to your house this time. Okay, what's happening? Nothing. We're good. This is we can't go inside. Just Susie, we're gonna go to your place.
Sorry, JJ.
Yeah, I'm sorry, JJ, but that's a funny story. I'm sorry.
That was a funny story. That's the kind of thing that shows up in like an Adam Sandler movie.
Oh my lord! What is a?
Oh, JJ, Earth to JJ.
I don't think he's speaking to us. I think he
JJ,
was
are you
himself in the Phantom Zone?
Wow, yeah. I'm sitting there, got my mic muted and shit.
We
No,
thought maybe you're like Phantom Zoning yourself.
No, you know,
have
I don't know if you guys ever noticed, but every once in a while you'll see me do this number. I got a mute button on my headset, and I do that because I had to clear my throat. I didn't want to be like, you know, y'all don't need to hear that. So I had myself muted, but then I forgot.
All right.
I'm sitting here. It's like it's quiet. You can literally hear.
Butt scratcher! Get your butt scratcher here! Butt scratcher!
Wow. Okay, this is when I figured out nobody could hear me because you started saying something, and I was paying attention to Danny. I'm like, damn, Danny, what are you focused in on? Like you about to hurt somebody.
I listened to the show, bro.
I know, but
One Star was quite entertaining with some of his I'm gonna call them Han Star isms. Some of his Han Star isms.
Nice.
Ah, dear. Ah.
Danny has his thing for people. I'm just a pothead.
Oh no, good people, bro. I do not go on shows or hang with people that I don't really ain't digging. If I ain't digging you, you probably won't see me. If you see me, then I'm probably digging you. That's my rule.
Well, I appreciate it, man. Seriously.
What is the weather like in Canada? Is it cold up there?
I live in the most not cold part of Canada. We almost never get snow, and it's almost never below freezing where I live.
Okay.
So today was one of our coldest days. It was about 5 degrees centigrade. So that's probably what, like 38, 40 degrees.
Yeah, that's cold here. I live in South Carolina. When it gets past 30,
I was gonna say it was cold for here, but all the stuff you can grow in South Carolina, we can kind of grow here, pretty much.
I'm gonna tell you, like if it gets too cold here, they'll close the school down.
Oh yeah, they do that here too.
Just
You know,
man.
Most of the people who live down here where I live don't have like snow tires, and they have no idea what to do when it snows. I, of course, have lived in all the cold parts of Canada, and I always have snow tires. So that's like my very favorite day because that's the day I drive to work and there's no other traffic on the road.
Yeah, that's how Georgia is. They have very few plows and a handful of salt trucks. So if it says it's going to snow here Friday, they cancel school like Wednesday.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
They actually brine the streets here. They like pour brine on the street. Like
Yeah, that's like the new thing over just like rock salt. Yeah, is putting the brine down.
Yeah, we put rock salt.
And it helps prevent like if it starts to get freezing, it stops the roads from like the water from freezing on the road.
Yeah, they use it as like a pre-treatment. They put it down before it ever even gets icy or snowy, so that way it helps the roads when it starts. Yeah.
And if it does,
it is as cold a day as we usually get. Like it was below normal temperatures. I think they had there was like a lot of wind coming from the north, so that's probably why. But it rained a lot yesterday, and so of course today was super clear, which was really nice because we're all surrounded by the mountains. So when I went up for my hike, you're driving up there towards the mountains. You can see all the mountains, and you can see like where the snow line is. So it's like all green, and then there's like frost with snow on top. But it's like a perfect line all along all the mountains.
I saw that a few years back. I went to visit some friends in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah,
and that's how the Rockies were. We went out there in October, and you could see, the snow line. And down in Denver, we were like wearing shorts. So we went up towards Pikes Peak, like a higher elevation. It was snowing and cold as hell up there, but in Denver, it was like shorts weather.
Yeah. Let's see if I can show y'all a picture on my. When I went up to the lake, I took a photo at the lake. Let's see if I can show that. You can kind of see
JJ, make her full screen
and stuff.
No.
Lake. Oh, here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah,
the mountains and the snow. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have realized, like you're saying, I'm doing a van build on a van, and there's some channels I watch, of course, on YouTube.
I saw a really cute Snecky the other day. Look how nice he is.
And Vancouver is kind of a weird area for Canada as far as the weather goes.
Yeah,
because there's a van build or van life guy that I watch that's around Vancouver, and you expect Canada, it's 20 foot of snow in the winter and all this other stuff, and he's like, no, Vancouver isn't anything like that.
Not like that, mind you. In the winter, you can be kind of trapped down here, because you have to cross mountain passes to get out of the lower mainland. And so if you either don't have snow tires or if there's like a giant snowfall and they have to close all the roads, that's it. You're here. You're not going anywhere. I mean, even with snow tires, my Honda Civic's not like getting through deep snow.
Yeah, I'm like Danny. I'm a Southern boy, so, the weather's a lot milder here. It was like 80-something degrees yesterday. It starts to get around about 30 or below, and it's like, oh, man, it's super fucking
I'm
cold.
telling you can't find bread, water,
or milk.
When the weather comes like that, man, the shells. One thing you found in shells is an echo.
Well, you know what? It's an earthquake zone, so I also keep like a certain amount of food, just like dehydrated hiking food and stuff.
Yeah.
And some emergency supplies. And I have like a water filtering device, so I could just go out to the creek and get water if I had to get water.
Have you ever heard of an MRE?
Yep. No, this is yummier than that.
We were when I was in the service, that what we used to have when we go like out in the field. You didn't get hot meals, you get MREs, and you kind of add water and rehydrate the fruit cocktail, and you could heat up, take heat tabs. It was
fruit
crazy.
That fruit cocktail was the jam. I'd eat it without rehydrating it. Just eat it like a. We used to go hiking. We used to go hiking, and my one of my half brothers. At that time, he was still in the army, but he's retired now. But so he would bring MREs, when we go hiking, because he could get them, obviously from the army. And I would always just take that fruit cocktail and just eat it without rehydrating. and I'd always make a military mocha. Take the hot cocoa mix and all the coffee mix and mix it all together, in the canteen cup and heat it up. Just mix it all together, man. That stuff was the jam. We'd go hike up on the mountains here and at that time, which they don't have them anymore from what I understand. Remember, they used to have the little bottles of Tabasco sauce, the little mini bottles. I think they've discontinued those. It's like a pouch now, like a ketchup pouch.
I haven't seen the latest ones, but I got out in '93, and they were making a bunch of the MREs in Mullins, South Carolina. That was the company, and man, we had like spaghetti, ham slice. I remember the beef patty, chicken a la king. It's 12 meals in a box and 12 different meals. But
yeah,
it was crazy.
I'll be right back. I just got to refill.
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, of course, at that time I was like 16, 17 years old, so I thought MREs, were cool as hell. It's like, oh, we're going, we're going hiking.
Yeah, when you ain't got nothing else to eat, they all right. But
yeah, I've had a couple, but to me they're just like, they seemed off to me.
You got to get a certain ones. When JJ, like when I was in the service, I would get either the ham slice, the beef patty, spaghetti. Those are the only three I would eat. So those three were tolerable. But there's some like the chicken a la king, tastes like freaking wallpaper.
Yeah.
And, the pork patty was nasty. It's just,
there's some pretty good dehydrated food now. But I actually have a dehydrator, so I can always like make my own if I don't want too much weird stuff in here.
The dehydrator make is that what you use to make beef jerky?
Yeah, you can use it to make the one I have. You can use beef jerky.
Yeah.
But I don't do that because there's a place near here that makes the most amazing beef jerky, and I just go buy theirs.
Man, the beef jerky is expensive here, man. It's like $6 a bag and shit. It's crazy.
This one they do.
Yeah, jerky's expensive.
Yeah, but it would be. I mean,
Shouldn't be, but it is.
Shouldn't be that expensive, but it is.
Shouldn't be that expensive at all.
I don't know. The one that I get isn't too bad. I usually get a pretty big bag for like $5.
Oh.
But here they only give you like maybe 12, 15 pieces.
Well, these are like bigger like strips. But they do it themselves. Like they make it themselves. They actually make the best bacon there too. Yeah. I can't even eat other bacon anymore because their bacon is so good.
Yeah. Well, we have a jerky place here. It has like, I'd never eat it, but elephant jerky, ostrich jerky, buffalo jerky. I don't know what all that exotic stuff. Just go ahead and give me the regular jerky I can find in Walmart, and I'm good to go.
Yeah, that's usually beef.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
I don't think an elephant and ostrich jerky would taste too appealing to me.
I've seen now venison jerky is pretty good. I like it, but I've seen, like you talked about, elk jerky, ostrich. I've seen salmon jerky, turkey jerky.
Yeah, I've had salmon jerky. I've had moose jerky. We made moose jerky, my ex and I. He was went hunting with his dad, and they got a moose, and so we had a whole lot of meat. So yeah, we made jerky with some of that. It was pretty good. Yukon moose is very tender.
Looking at a moose, I don't see tender. Moose and tender is like an oxymoron. I don't see that going together.
You know what, though? The meat is much nicer than venison.
Buffalo's good, too. Or bison, whatever you want to call it.
What you laughing at, JJ?
You?
Or those Rocky Mountain oysters are pretty good.
Oh, fuck.
I know that ain't good.
Fuck no. Fuck off. Oh, fuck off. No.
I gotta be pretty hungry. Damn near starving.
No, I'd starve to death. I'm not eating nothing else.
You say that. You say that.
But okay, JJ, you go on Survivor Island, and it's day 30, and your stomach is growling. And that's all you got. You mean to tell me you gonna just pass that up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That makes me think of that. What was it Andrew Zimmern did that bizarre food or bizarre something show where he went to all those different countries and ate all kinds of weird stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
like
All right, well,
just as soon not eat.
You remember that episode where he went to like this bird cave? They would make a soup out the bird.
Oh
nest.
yeah, bird nest. Yeah, bird nest
Bird
soup
nest
is
soup.
like a
Okay.
like a delicacy. Those certain birds, that
What if like the
nest in the
saliva of the
caves.
bird?
Do they like
Yeah.
I
the
want
soup
bird
with the
spit.
nest with eggs in the nest? Is that the point?
No, it was just the nest.
The nest.
But the way they built the nest, like Danny was saying, it's like they use their saliva and stuff to like build the nest. It was like this like snotty. Once you put it in like the broth, you put like the bird nest in the broth. It was like this like snotty, nasty looking.
It's crazy
concoction.
That doesn't sound appealing at all. It's sort of like
But-
slugs
wait a
or
s-
something.
I still don't believe this JJ story. So you're telling me you would eat? All right. So would you eat like something like escargot?
Nope.
You would die before eating
escargot.
escargot.
If you load it up with garlic butter, escargot's some good shit. I will
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
I'm pretty sure the medics that are around me will have some garlic butter on them. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let me tell you, bro. When you get hungry enough, you'll eat anything. Cause I was Mister. I don't eat that. I ain't gonna eat that. I went to boot camp, and there ain't no refrigerator that you can get up at 11 o'clock at night and eat, or go to, or no local store. You got those 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, dinner. And if your ass don't eat it, you're gonna be hungry. So after like day 4 or 5, whatever was put on the plate in front of me, I consumed. So
Yeah, but they probably weren't like feeding you anything like bird's nest soup or escargot.
nothing that exotic. But I'm here to tell you, maybe not that bird nest soup, but I'd probably eat the hell out some snails of.
Did you eat you some SOS there, Danny?
SOS, what's that?
Shit on a shingle.
Oh
Yeah, that chip beef and gravy. Well,
Man,
some of the modern versions use hamburger meat, but the old school version, uses that dried beef you get in that little jar, that chip beef.
Whatever they put on there, I ate, man. I'm telling you, because I was famished. Because you're burning more calories than you ever burn in your life. And stressed out,
man. I could so stand to burn a lot of calories. Oh, man.
Shoot. I think if they would have given you actual shit, you might would have ate it. But I was like, man, it was crazy. It was the worst thing ever in my life.
Hell no.
So.
Oh hell no. I'd pick it up and say, all right. No, I'd pick it up, look at him, and say, all right, you eat some of this too with me. Join me. And a little common sense about it. Because listen, I've got a very, very weak constitution. Just the thought of that right now almost turns my stomach. That's what I'm saying. And even though I know I've got to eat something like that to survive, still that thought, I'll never be able to keep it down.
No, bro.
Well, you might. You'll be surprised what you'll do. Like your brain changes when you're that hungry.
Yeah, when you're hungry.
Yeah. Like it actually does affect your. Like your brain doesn't think in the way. Like it doesn't categorize things the same way, right? Like it becomes like an imperative to eat, and that overrides anything else.
Do you remember that movie? It was based on a true story. I think the soccer team from
Alive?
Spain or some country.
Oh yeah, Alive.
Ecuador, or Ecuador and the Andes that they crashed.
They crashed, and they had to eat each other to survive.
Yep.
Now that's tough, but they had to leave.
That was a tough movie to watch.
I don't care. I'd have died. I went out and froze and shit. Fuck all that.
Well,
you're too skinny, so nobody would even have been able to eat you, JJ.
I'm like, damn. I'd be like, damn, JJ ass cheek looking kind of scrumptious right now. It's day 60 and I ain't had no damn lunch.
Trust me, bro. You ain't you don't want none of this ass.
No. Alive, no. Dead. If I'm starving, I eat you like a doggone Happy Meal. Like,
There
damn.
you go, JJ. Danny loves you. He would eat you if he had to.
I said,
Oh
boy.
my god.
That's love. That's real love.
Man,
That's
death.
very disturbing right now.
Death, death
You know
is
what I
final.
hated the
There ain't
most
no
about
reason.
that movie, though? You know, you're like stuck up on that frozen solid mountain, and then the two guys hike out. They actually hike out to find help, and so you get transferred into this like lush green landscape, and then the final shot in the movie was freaking back up on that fucking cold mountain again, and so you were like, the end of the movie, you have like a weird sense because you're still trapped visually on the mountain. I don't know. I found with that movie anyway. That was the thing that, well, I mean, eating people's not cool. That, and also like that poor woman with her legs trapped under the chairs and stuff. That was a tough movie to watch. Whew.
It's kind of like that movie, The Mountain Between Us. That was pretty tough too, boy. I didn't think they were going to make it. Idris Elba and what's the lady name? He's a doctor. Kate Winslet's like a photojournalist, and their plane goes down, and they're the only two on the mountain, and they're in the middle of nowhere, and they finally get to some help, but they fall in love doing that way because they depend on each other.
Mm-hmm.
But it was slim pick. I think they kill a mountain lion, and they ate that first, but that ran out. Then they found like this cabin that had some food and stuff. But you should check it out.
So you know, you can eat all forms of lichen. Like that's the stuff that's not quite moss. That is edible. It is always edible. It's always growing on rocks and stuff. You can eat that. And that stuff's like everywhere.
I also learned too, if you're up in that high elevation, the water is fresh. You don't have to heat it up.
Oh yeah, I drink the water
germs.
when I'm walking all the time.
But like me and my wife, we watched Naked and Afraid. That's not enough money for me to go out there and get eat up by mosquitoes like those people get eat up.
That's
we don't have mosquitoes here. Well, there's a few, but not many.
That's what bothers me more than the naked part is the bugs. That's what would drive me crazy.
To the tropical place. What you laughing at, LDG?
My boy Jason Saint's premiere, man. Yo, if you're listening right now, bro, props to you and everybody listening. Check out Jason Saint later after JJ, whatever. His premiere is awesome, dude. He is nailing it, dude. Threw some Matrix in there.
Gonna check that out.
Okay.
Yeah, but I couldn't do. I only think they only get what, like $7,000 or $8,000 for that. And there ain't enough money for all that.
No,
I ain't getting mosquito bites on my balls for $7,000.
Now they say 500. I might chance it.
Yeah.
Chris Knight, what's up, brother?
Oh wait, are you talking? Wait, my apologies. Are you talking about donating your nut to science?
No.
We're talking about naked and afraid.
Naked and Afraid. How much would it would take for you to go on Naked and Afraid, LDG?
Is it like if the worst that happens is you get some mosquito bites? Yeah, no problem. But if there's like a whole lot of other crap you got to put up with too, no.
But you don't know where you're going. You go to different parts of the country or the world.
Yeah, I'm a computer nerd, man. I am not the survival frickin' Wilson. No, sorry.
Yeah, and if it's like a tropical place, there's like mosquitoes and ants and damn spiders and all kinds of shit. They're trying to sleep at night. That's just crawling all over them.
Yeah, no. See, if it was like here in Canada, I could probably handle it. But yeah, some tropical place, I don't know. There's too much.
Like, Canada at nighttime, and you have hypothermia.
Yeah, but there's always two. Yeah, I'm used to Canada though. Like I know what to do here. But those tropical places, man, there's like plants I'm not familiar with that can like kill you and bugs that can kill you.
So, Dandelion, I don't think you know the premise of the show. You're naked.
Okay.
You're naked. You and a complete stranger are naked in the middle of nowhere. One thing you think you have one or three things. You may have a pot to boil water in, a fire starter, and a machete. That's all you got.
Okay.
And you're gonna survive 14 days with just you and that person.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa, does the other person have to survive?
No. No.
The other person doesn't have to survive. And this isn't some BS predetermined. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No.
Predetermined, like it is for real, like signed contracts, you can die kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm allowed to kill the other person right off the bat.
No.
Oh, okay.
Would you like thinking of making like a partner suit or something?
No. I don't trust that. Whoever the fuck that guy is, I don't think I can trust him. I'm tired of watching movies where you need to kill the person right away. I just watched Night of the Living Dead, for God's sakes. You kill the guy right away and then do your own thing. Yeah.
It's a man and a woman.
Yeah, it's a man and a woman.
Ah, okay. So there's some purpose there. Hopefully.
The naked thing doesn't bother me. Like, I don't care about that. And if I have a machete and a pot and like fire, yeah, everything's fine. I'd be fine. There's not a problem. If I can start a fire, like I said, if it's in Canada, I'm good. Like I said, there's some of those other countries, I don't know anything. Like, I know a lot of plants, so I'm fairly comfortable like identifying like plants that can be eaten and that can't be eaten.
But what you're gonna do if you don't get wood and the fire don't get started and it's 30 degrees at night and you have no form of warmth other than the other person? You're gonna die.
Got a person there.
Yeah, but two people.
Well, there's ways. No, making like shelter and stuff like that. Yeah, honestly, it would not be a problem. I'm very resourceful with survival-y stuff. Okay. And I also have like a lot of fat, so I don't get cold easily.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, and then you wake up in the middle of the night and you realize your partner just opened up your guts like pulled a Star Wars and freaking getting warm on your freaking.
I had the machete.
Chris,
so now that I think about it, wait a second. The other person's a female. Oh yeah, she's got to go. I'm sorry, that's even worse. So I'm not gonna fucking survive.
Okay, if I'm ever with LDG Pixels on this show, you know that LDG Pixels not surviving 5 minutes.
Anytime, if you tell that, you can tap out. They'll come pick you up. But the premise of the show is that you're supposed to be teamwork and partnership. Yeah, that's right. If you say I had enough, you tap out. They come get you.
Sorry.
All right.
All
right. So if you get bit in the ass by a snake, you got two options: either getting some help or you tap out.
Yep.
Yes,
if you get bit by a snake, you're probably best to just tap out.
Seriously?
You wouldn't suck the poison? Come on now, damn it.
Yeah, I don't know how well that really works.
The hell, man.
I'm trying to make sure Chris has enough energy.
I gotta get some blood in my.
We're talking about Nick being afraid, Chris.
You had to premise that with what he said above that.
Chris, yeah, I know. Chris, check your DMs, fool.
I'll tell you another one is Alone, where they send you out there by yourself to survive.
Yeah.
I mean, you're not naked and afraid, but you're alone. They just like drop you somewhere in the wilderness.
I think it's Alaska, ain't it?
It might be. I hadn't seen the show in a while. It may be Alaska.
The last season, I think they gave him $1 million, and this man he found a tub, man, and made a hot tub, and it was all kind of crazy. This last season was crazy.
Yeah. I don't watch any of those shows, so.
Say again.
That man.
Oh, I don't watch any. Well, I don't watch TV, so I don't watch any of those shows. Occasionally, my sister and everyone likes watching Survivor, but that's like the least real kind of thing ever. Like, how can they call this a reality show? It's so
I can't believe it's still on. My wife was watching it the other day, and I was like, "What are you watching?" She's like, "Survivor," and I was like, "That's still on." It's in like season 85 or something. You know, it's been on forever.
Right?
I'm telling you, if any of y'all got HBO, man, watch this show called Lovecraft Country. Oh my God!
Okay. I don't have TV. I don't have cable.
You have to start watching TV, Dandelion.
Well, what am I going to do? Do I have a TV? No, I don't have a TV. Do I have cable? No, I don't have cable. What am I going to
You're,
use it for?
you're a,
Right-
you're,
right
you're
to
a
Santa
survivor.
for it.
You're a survivor. You can make a TV.
Right?
Or,
you know
or you
somebody-
have a computer. So if you have a
somebody-
computer, there's
somebody-
other nefarious ways to watch these things.
Somebody gave me a TV 3 months ago. It is collecting dust. I haven't even plugged it in or turned it on.
Oh my God!
He lent me the TV so that he lent me his the newer James Bond movies on Blu-ray, which I don't have a Blu-ray player. So he lent me a Blu-ray player and a TV and the movies. And I still have not watched them. That was like 3 months ago.
So what do you do for entertainment?
Well, I'm watching you guys some of the time.
Oh,
You know, working around. That or I like do stuff like, you know, practice guitar. I do yoga. I do felting. I go for a lot of hikes.
felting. What's that?
You take like loose wool fiber and you turn it into things like this,
Okay.
or scarves or that kind of thing. Oh,
Oh, super.
yeah. That's the closest thing I had that was felted. That and I knit. I mean, I watch Netflix.
Okay. That's at least there's hope for you. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, so I watch Netflix, and I mean, I have like a, you know, if movies come on Netflix, and I sometimes go to the movies.
What's
Except
the
for
last
the
movie you went
saddest
and saw?
thing, this year, the only movie I think that I saw this year was Doolittle. I took my niece to see Doolittle.
I heard that was crap.
You know what? It was fun to go see with an 8-year-old.
Yeah.
And Sandy, what else was I think I saw was it The Abominable? There was like they get a Yeti, they find a Yeti on their roof and they take him back to the Himalayas.
I can't even think.
It was a cartoon movie. I think it was Abominable. That was pretty cute.
2019 movies.
Mm.
2020 movies.
Yeah, it would have been like early though, like February or something.
Last movie I saw was what? Don't
Mm.
have a clue.
In a movie theater, the last one I saw was Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, I think that was it.
I did see that. I think I went with my brother-in-law. My sister has like, she likes to go see like dramas and stuff, but her husband likes going to see like end of the world disaster movies and, you know, and comic book based movies, you know, Marvel and DC and stuff. So he and I always go and see those movies together. And then, you know, if my sister wants to go see something with, unless Jason Momoa is in there, because she'll see movies with him in them.
Of course. Why not?
As one does.
Oh man, I saw last in the movies. That's pretty bad.
Yep. For the past 5 years, I've been going to the movies one time a year in December.
Once a year. Oh my God, you need to be whipped, JJ.
Why?
You know how many good movies you missing? There's more movies than Star Wars.
No, some of those movies. No, some of the movies I have seen, I actually own them. I missed most of the Marvel movies in the theater. We started going, I think, to a Marvel movie was, I think, Civil War. Then both the Infinity movies.
I think I still haven't seen the very last of those Avenger movies.
Endgame.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Endgame.
Nope.
Oh.
I think it's even on Netflix now. I just haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, I think it might also be on Netflix. I gotta check.
I don't think so.
I watched Skyscraper today with The Rock.
I haven't seen that yet.
It's sort of like Die Hard meets The Towering Inferno.
Yeah. Have you seen Project Power? That's on Netflix. You check
No, I have
it out.
not.
Oh, that's a pretty good one, Danny.
Yeah, that's with Jamie Foxx.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah.
To me, Netflix is hit or miss because they release really good trailers, and either the movie's good or all the good parts are in the trailer, and then you're left upset.
That's the worst.
Yep, that is correct.
It's no middle ground. It's like one way or the other. It's like, oh, that was an awesome movie, or you like, I could have just watched the trailer. This is bullshit.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
The last movie I saw in the theaters was 1917.
Oh, wow.
And I can't remember the last movie I saw in the theater before that. And honestly, I watched it on bootleg twice before I went and saw it at the theater. I watched it on bootleg, and I was like, yeah, this is a movie worth going to see at the theater because I like war movies and history kind of stuff, and that was a World War I movie. So I went one day and watched 1917 at the theater. The last time before that I tried to go see a movie was the last John Wick movie. And my wife and I got to the movies. It was going to be like a date night. And we got to the movies and they're like, oh, the projector broke in that theater. And I'm like, okay, you got like 85 other theaters. You're not going to like, this is a popular, like, this was like when the movie first came out. I mean, that's John Wick, that's a popular franchise. I'm
And
like,
they were
you're not going to,
showing it in one.
yeah.
theater?
And I'm like, you're not going to move it to like another theater? And they're like, no, we're just not selling tickets for that movie tonight. And I was like, okay, well, kiss my ass. I'll go home and watch the bootleg, I guess.
Geez, because here when there's a big movie like that comes out, it'll be in like 4 different, like they'll be screening in 4 different like rooms, like theater at the cinema. We only have those big megaplex cinemas, so there's like,
If it's a franchise I care about, I won't bootleg it. But if it's something that I don't, I'll bootleg it in a heartbeat.
This is what pisses me off. If you like something, bootleg isn't going to stop me from going to the movies and paying for it.
Exactly.
I'll watch it there, and then I'll go to the movie theaters too. It ain't going to stop me. The bootleg only stops those who don't care about the theaters, like don't care about supporting your people.
They never would have gone to the theater anyway.
Like I was saying, I guess telling myself, I've watched a bunch of stuff on bootleg. I love bootleg. I'll just go on and say it. But like I said, I watched 1917 twice, and it was such a good movie that I wanted the theater experience. So after watching it on bootleg twice, I went and watched it in the theater for a third time, and it was totally worth going to see it in the theater.
Yeah.
The thing
especially how they do teasers, and they're not really doing good trailers anymore. They're just throwing you teasers because they don't want you to judge the movie until you see it. I tell you what, you know what? People will stop bootlegging, I guess, if you actually let people ask for a refund if the movie ends up sucking. You know what? Because you're forcing people to watch this crap, and there are movies I straight up said, "Are you effing kidding me?" You know what I mean? You forced me to watch this.
I think the thing I resent the most, though, is you pay your $15 or however many dollars it is to go to see the movie, and then you sit there for freaking half an hour while they advertise at you.
Oh, yeah.
Commercials. That's why I don't have TV, because I hate commercials.
They say the movie starts at like 2:00, and then you watch 45 minutes of previews.
Yeah.
Before the movie ever actually comes on.
Right.
But it's no different than you buying a car and you have that big fat sticker saying what kind of car you have. No, you better pay me for that. And then you go even worse. They give you the little stickers of where you bought the place. So now you got a car advertising the manufacturer.
I take those off. The car lot stickers.
Okay. Oh, shit. Damn.
Chris won't mind. We'll just ignore him.
Yeah, no, he's...
Chris in the backstage.
He won't mind.
I wasn't at my desk. Man. Sorry.
That's priceless right there.
I wasn't at my damn desk. Cut me some slack.
I don't mind it so much the previews.
Do you?
I'm one of
know
those people that are proponents.
I am.
Yeah.
Do you know?
I do know who you think you are.
I think the Bills are taking. He said either Browns or Chiefs.
Do you know
The Browns
who
lost Jarvis.
I am?
Oh my
Like
God, who the hell cares?
I believe when we were so rudely interrupted, Danny was saying something.
My words exactly.
Danny, would you like to
What just popped in there?
or not?
Danny was making a point before Chris interrupted
He was,
everybody.
right?
Yeah, no, I
needed to let Chris in.
Yeah, he doesn't. No, I get what Danny's saying. You don't mind the commercials. You don't mind the previews. You know what? I don't either. And it's different with TV because you don't pay. Well, you pay for TV, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? If you pay for a movie, you're paying for it. The whole point of paying for it is not to have, commercials. But previews, like when you're talking about movie theater trailers, that's a different story because those are kind of like commercials you want to see.
I don't mind
kind of
the
like the
trailer.
Super Bowl.
Them trying to sell me cars and gum, I don't like.
The trailer's what I'm talking about. I don't like the other stuff that doesn't pertain to a movie. But they're showing me 10 clips and it's Star Wars or Marvel or DC or something Star Trek. I don't mind seeing that because that's going to whet your appetite to come back. Yeah. So I don't mind doing that. And I'm also the person. I'm one of the people that I'm ready for VOD. I like movies; they're good, but if I can watch some at the comfort of my home, if I want to stop it and pause and go use the bathroom, or if I want to go cook something, or if I got to go to work, it fairly sucks in my profession. I go sit down at a movie. Getting into it, damn phone rings. I gotta go. So I don't waste my $10.50 because I gotta go. If I'm at home, I can hit the pause, bloop, go do what I gotta do at work, come back and start back just where I'm at, and it won't cost me a penny. So
if what I'm saying, if what I'm seeing is correct, they're about to do that with Black Widow, the Black Widow movie, just like do the Mulan treatment with it.
I'm hearing that too, JJ. I think it's going to lose money, but I think what they're trying to do, and I could be wrong, is they're trying to test the water to see where they can find this happy medium where the cost of a movie is not going to be as high, but they're going to try and increase their profits. So they're going to try and find that happy spot. Oh, can we make this movie for $80 million instead of making it for 180? That way we'll get more profit on the back end. I don't know if they're going to be able to do that, but I'm thinking that's what they're trying to do.
I think if we've got one positive thing from Corona, it's pushing them to work more on video on demand, like you're saying. It's in the theater, it's on demand, it's everything all at once.
Are asking a company like Disney to pioneer something.
Right.
They are going to hand you the broomstick, no lube, and say, jump on it like a pogo stick for us, and you're going to do it. And then they're never going to turn back. And that's the problem you have. You have Disney is going to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing until they find a way. And when you talk about cutting back on the cost of a movie, I'm not disagreeing that they need to cut back on the cost of movies sometimes, because I think that's where the profit, all the money that they keep charging us at the theaters and stuff, of course, that's where it's going to. But the problem with that is that you're going to get lesser actors. Actually, do this. If you have Disney Plus, go watch Lady and the Tramp, the live action remake. If you can stomach 5 minutes of that, which I could not, because that's like one of my most beloved.
They did a live action?
Yes. And it went straight to streaming. and it is atrocious. That's what cutting back the cost of movie is, because you're not going to get A-list actors. So now instead of whoever playing a part in Avengers or anything, it's going to be somebody that's willing to take, $50,000 for the movie to keep the cost down. And if you allow them to cut back, they're going to keep doing it until they're at the bare minimum they have to do.
There's one thing they're going to do to. I think that's a bad example. I think Disney is cashing on that. Well, no, I know Disney is trying to make double the money on the same show. And what I'm saying by that is that we already seen Lion King, we already seen Lady and the Tramp, we already seen Dumbo, we already seen Beauty and the Beast in cartoon version. Now they're trying to repackage it, make a live version to make more money on the same premise of what they already done, and they messing up. It's a mistake. But I think if it's original material, they can make an original stuff at a lower cost, use more practical applications, and still be profitable in the VOD
anymore.
Huh?
Nobody knows how to do practical anymore. Computers are easier. You hire some 14-year-old to sit in front of a computer,
but it's more expensive.
Skeleton, layer the skins and stuff on it, because it's all in the computer already. That's where they're cutting their money. They're cutting their money on the people they get to do that. And the thing is if you cut your money back on the actors and stuff, trust me, if you think Disney figuring out how to send a movie, okay, Mulan, $30, and as soon as they released it to DVD, they basically said, well, they told the people originally, if I remember right, that you can watch it whenever you want, and all this stuff. And now it went to DVD, but if you lapse in your subscription at all, you lose that $30. So they either hold on to your money because you're staying on it every month, or I don't know. I don't trust Disney.
That doesn't seem very good.
No, it isn't.
I don't know.
Dollar.
I don't know if that 30 thing you're talking about. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just strengthening my argument. That's not an original content. Disney is trying to cash in twice on the same movie, on the same content.
Yes,
a cartoon version to a live version. I'm saying that formula is not going to work. I agree with you. That ain't going to work. That's crap. I'm saying if they do new stuff, new original stuff, they're going to find a cheaper way to make it if they expect the VOD to work. If they don't, they're going to screw themselves.
That's what I was talking about. I understand where you're going with the original content thing, but look at what they did to Lady and the Tramp compared to the ones they released in the theaters. They put time and effort. They got certain actors that have notoriety and ability, or that fit the part and work out. Like, okay, Aladdin, while there are parts that I don't agree with, I didn't like the guy that played Jafar and stuff, I don't think Will Smith did a horrible job. I don't think it was that bad of a movie. But the thing is then I watched Lady and the Tramp, and I was like, so what they did is they said, well, let's see if we can make content for our streaming service with less money. And when they did that, it went to complete crap. What you're just saying right now is that let's spend less money and make people pay more.
I'm not saying make people pay more.
There are other factors. There are other factors. Just like what's happening in Star Trek right now. The people who are doing the work are pieces of they're crap. Okay, you can save money, but you don't give the work to people who don't do quality work. The people who made the latest Star Trek, they're crap. They had big scenes with starships. It was obvious, even if you don't do computers, they just copy and pasted starships on the damn screen. I mean, there was no professionalism, didn't look good whatsoever. I'm sure Lady and the Tramp is somewhat the same way. They had a great idea, but then they gave it to people who didn't give a shit and made a piece of crap quality film. Two ways of saving money, and no offense to any Danny or anybody, I don't like using the word original content because there is no such thing. Okay. that doesn't exist. Okay, especially now when they have templates where they can hit a button and create 1,000 original content, and you just basically just shit on the thought of original ideas because it's all templates and different ones. I mean, you have like 50 different people within a click a button, where a person who actually draws a character and spends the time to draw a fully developed character, they have a computer where they click a button and 100 of these characters pop out. So there's no such thing as original content anymore. It's unlicensed content. Two ways of saving money making a movie. No licensed content. You're not wasting money on remaking X-Men or paying other people just for the fact that you're just doing their character. And two, you completely CGI the damn thing. We're beyond the point where we can CGI complete movies, and I swear to God, you will not even know that it's a CGI movie. Okay, graphics are way advanced right now. They already have predefined models, renders, all that hard work that we've been spending the last 20 years rendering is already done, already templatized. It's just a matter of the specifics: red hair, long hair, to the side, part to the left, part to the right, muscular, you know what I mean? All the hard work's been done. They can CGI an entire movie. No airplane tickets to Guatemala and all these, rare places they go shoot at and whatnot, having this pay money to the city to do a shot in a certain city. They can CGI the whole thing, pay one production company that knows how to do CGI properly, and then just pay actors to voice the damn thing in. Those two things can save a whole lot of money on making a quality film. Just don't give it to idiots that don't know what the hell they're doing.
Still better than that old Rocket Robin Hood cartoon. You guys are probably all too young to remember that Rocket Robin Hood cartoon. Man, that thing was bad. They just had they didn't even have the characters moving. They just kind of had them on the screen and then they'd zoom in.
This is the first stream I do not feel like the oldest person on this screen because I don't have no idea what she is talking about now.
Back is that I hear people
Rocket Robin. I'm gonna have to look that up.
Rocket Robin Hood. Yep, it was bad. It was really bad.
There's people who like me who want to see the streaming thing take.
Sorry, JP knows about it.
There we go. Good man right there. I see that. Thank you, JP.
What were you saying, Chris? Go ahead.
Okay, so the problem is that the problem is that when you go to streaming, you'll lose a lot of the experience. I understand that, yeah, it's nice to pause something and go to the bathroom, but you know what? Then it doesn't really matter when it comes out to you. And that's the thing I've never understood. If I want to wait, I'll wait. If I want to go to the theater, I'm going to go to the theater. And so I still don't trust. Yeah, I don't trust any streaming service to do this where it's going to be a consumer-friendly option.
Let me make one quick response back to that. There was a time when there was an 8-track player, and it went to cassette. There was a time when the cassette was king, and it went to DV. There's a time when DVD player was king, and now it's HM. Now it's your personal phone and your iPod and all that kind of stuff. So things eventually going to change, and I know the theater experience is butter. And I know people like it. And I know they love it, and I love it too. But eventually, that is going to be a thing of the past.
Let me give you a comeback to that. And LDG will probably agree with me to some extent on this. Your 8-tracks, your CDs, your DVDs, your tape, your cassette players, are all a sham to the consumer. Especially in the audio side. If you know audio, you stick with LPs because it is complete wave recording. It is not a cut. So tapes and vinyl are similar, but the quality you put on vinyl is 1,000 times better than any CD out there. The sound and what they do to it, they trick you to believe it. But the thing is, the reason why you can pause and start right where you paused is because it's cut. Everything's cut into little snippets, and that makes it very choppy. So you don't really get a complete sound of it. I equate that to the same thing they're going to tell you about streaming at home. It sounds perfect. This is that, but you don't have the same sound equipment that theater has. You're not going to get the same look as that theater screen gives you, because those things are designed for optimal look. And if it's a movie, and this is where I was going kind of, is that if it's a movie that I know I need to see in the theater, that's where I want to go see it. They are shamming you to pay them more money than you're going to go to a theater. Mulan was $30. If they make you pay $30 for Black Widow, I'll go to a theater and spend $15 for myself, because here's the thing, I know I'm going to see it the way it was intended to be made.
Yeah, but Chris, with 4K TVs out there now.
Do you have a 4K TV? I don't.
He makes a point. You have to have.
I do.
You have to have. You have to have the stuff to see it better. Yeah, obviously, you'll need a 4K or an 8K.
What I'm getting at is
see it the way that it was designed to be seen. Anybody
talk?
No, Chris. What I'm saying is, even with just a regular, it don't have to be a 4K. Okay, with the way TVs are made today, that visual experience is going to be better than anything you see in the theater, because it's more crisp, it's more clear.
No.
Nope. Sorry, I can't agree with that.
I said LDG is going to agree with me on this point, because it's and LDG being in tech and all that, and me being on the audio side and all that, we kind of know the amount of time these studios put towards purposely knowing.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this:
those movies to be shown a certain way to get the full maximum quality of what they're putting out. When
the only reason why I like going to the movies is because you're not going to get a better sound.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. It's sound,
not the screen, the sound.
No, but I'm telling you, it's also visual. You may not be able to notice it, but it is visual too.
It's immersement. It's total immersement, because you got. But don't get me wrong. Okay, can you not get theater quality at your house? Yes, you can. You have to spend a fortune, but you can get it at your house. Average person doesn't. But if you had a 4K screen, sorry, what?
No, I was throwing this in there real quick. Also, my eyesight's not the greatest in the world. I got a 1080 monitor in front of me, and it looks like I'm running at 480. My eyesight sucks.
Yeah.
Certain people, the streaming at home would work for. The question here is where's the happy medium? And the thing is buy into, again, they're going to be selling you something that was designed and optimally tuned to theater screens and theater sound. And they're going to be making you buy it for $30 on a streaming service that if you drop your service at any time, or let's say it lapses, your card gets stolen and something, and you forgot that your card number changed or something. That's what I've been reading about Mulan, is that, oh, my Disney Plus lapsed. Where's Mulan? Well, you lapsed, so we took it away from you. They just got $30 from you. Now you either spend $30 again, go spend 20 at Walmart for the DVD, or they're going to play the game because they're not going to lose money on it. That's the thing.
Yeah. They're not willing to suspend accounts. It's like your dentist bill. When you stop paying your dentist, that all that time you've been paying your dentist, that you got, you know how dentist insurance is, right? You get better insurance as you keep paying. The second you stop paying, you wait 6 months, whatever, you try to get it again, you're back at square one. Okay, and they don't want to do that, and that's bullshit. They should be able to suspend. You pay $30, I pay for 3 months, I stop, I can't afford it right now. It should just suspend and then recontinue once you come back. No, they're cutting everybody off to get maximum, and we're taking it, we're eating it, we're kicking a tree, and until someone says stop kicking a fucking tree and let's fight this, that's when they're going to change. We were talking about the same thing back when we had telephone lines and they used to charge for a phone. Look at us now. We have unlimited calling today, and that people like, who were screaming this back in the day, we can have this right now. Everybody was like, no, that's not. Yes, it was absolutely possible, but they milked it as long as they could. And when enough people finally bitch and complained, then they came out with, okay, we'll make you unlimited phone calls to your whole United States, whatever. Same thing with subscription bases.
Yeah, I right there. You're kind of going where I was just about ready to go. Is that the subscriptions, cable costs kept going up and up and up and up and up. That's because the networks knew that they could charge more money to the cable people. The cable people passed it on to the consumer. Then things like Sling came out. Hey, Sling said, hey, I can give you 30 channels and I'm going to charge you $15 a month, and you're going to have all the stuff you had before. You can pick and choose what you want. But now that's going up because now they're realizing, oh, we'll just do this. Everybody figures out a way to keep going in the way, and until the consumer takes control, because by the way,
yes,
we're the ones with the money, we're the ones paying them. If we stop
Yep.
paying them, and if that means you're without cable for 3 months, or if you're without this for 3 months, you know what? I guess that's kind of the thing. But consumers who fight and say, no, wait, why are you doing this to us? That's the one. And you perfect example with cell phones. That's why we have cell phones now. You can call anybody. Yes, there are some limitations to that. There's some countries that charge more and stuff like that. But for the most part, I can call Danny right now. It's not going to cost me any more than if I call Sean right down the street.
Yeah, and be on the phone all day long if you want.
Mm-hmm.
And because
I
this
call
system,
anybody in the States costs a lot of money. Anyway, I'm going to go because I would like to read a book, which is one of the other things I do because I don't have a TV before I go to bed.
Books are good.
See you all later. It was lovely chatting.
Take
Have
care,
a good night,
Dan.
Dandelion.
Be good.
Sorry to
Good night,
drag
Paul.
your stream down into the gutter so often, JJ. I
Hey,
know. I
no
do.
problem. My pleasure.
I know.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I gotta get ready for 2 streams recording tomorrow, and I guess there's this guy named Hans has this game thing.
I wouldn't go on his channel. He's an asshole from what I've heard.
Yes, but I don't know. I go there for the chicks.
But anyway, guys, I passed the 3-hour mark. I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. I want to thank
All right, brother.
everybody in my chat, everybody on my panel. I want to thank everybody for showing up. Y'all mean the world to me. You know that. Like I said earlier, you guys hung out in the chat. I know you could have probably found something better to watch, but you chose me, and I greatly appreciate that. On LDG, Chris, Danny, Anzo, Moira, Ramlin Canuck, Captain Trek. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. Everybody in the chat. That being said,
Anzo.
I said Anzo.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Keep up.
All right. Hey, man.
All right. But with that
Take
being
care,
said,
everybody.
good night.